Turn left after 6.
Players at the ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? On my release.
Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Good afternoon, air hockey fans. It's me, Nathan Buss, following and accompanied by Chance Studer. Chance, what's up?
Not much, man. Just ready for some air hockey. We got Noel on the table right now.
He's going to be going up against the North Carolina standard Emil. Should be a fantastic game. And then after this game, we've got another game with who's playing it right after that one? I believe it's you versus
me versus Javier.
Javier. That should be a fantastic game. And then after that, we're going to be doing a doubles tournament. And doubles is fantastic. There's going to be 3 teams in doubles tournament. Should be an absolute blast. So I'm getting kind of excited about that already.
Are we gonna do best 3 of 7 matches, or are we just gonna do like one match in a 4 of 7?
I think we do best 2 out of 3. I think that's what we do.
Just best 2 out of 3.
Yeah, we've never streamed this often before, and so guys, I apologize if it seems a little bit lower quality than usual. Normally we have a full team and we set up for every Monday, which we still do. However, with Emil being in town and Caleb Buss coming into town this Friday, Seth Garrett and Tam coming into town also Friday and Saturday, we decided we're going to stream every day if we can to show you some of our practices and to see how well this is reached. So you can see right here, your chats are live right this second. Go ahead and throw a chat in there. We would love to read it out. We already have Earl saying, Nathan Boss. We got Nixon saying, last night was a blast. I disagree because I lost. I'm just kidding. Actually, last night was a blast.
Oh, what a sore loser.
I know. Spec did really, really good.
He did. I was surprised, even in the booth. Like, you guys gave me a lot of like hype and anxiety for that game. That was really...
It was crazy because I really couldn't do anything wrong for the first 3 games. Every shot went in. It didn't matter how bad I shot it. It didn't matter how bad I messed up. And then after that, it was like that luck switched over to his side. I don't usually believe in luck at all, but that game made me a little bit of a believer. Nixon,
definitely.
we appreciate you so much. We even got an email from one of the fans saying, hey, we would like to do commentary, and so I've already connected with them, and they might be starting up commentary soon, which would be fantastic. We could use all the help that we can get. You can see that banner in the background that says aahlconnect@gmail.com. We got a flyer set up for you here. You can take a look as well.
Yeah, look at it.
And yeah, this is pretty awesome here. Send us an email. If you would like to connect with us, you want to help us with commentary, if you are a sponsor of some kind, if you own a business, or if you just want to reach out and say, hey guys, really appreciated the stream, keep it up. If you have any constructive criticism for us, go ahead and shoot us an email. We would really, 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 really appreciate it.
Yeah, criticize us. That's how we get better.
Gabriel saying, what am I watching? Gabriel, we'll go ahead and take this flyer down for you. You are watching professional air hockey.
At its finest.
Right now,
actually.
we've got 2 players. One on the left is considered a low-ranked pro. His name is Emil, and he just came out here from Florida, but he's representing North Carolina. And on the the right-hand side of the table, we have Noel. He is not considered a professional. He's considered an amateur still, but he is coming up in the ranks. This is the best 4 out of 7 games here. So if you look at the top of the screen, you're watching from the very start of this, Gabriel. And so the first person to 7 points wins a game. The first person to win 4 games takes this entire set.
Derico in the chat saying, let's go underdog. Our underdog today is going to be Noel.
Yeah, Noel is definitely the underdog. He is in the red on the right-hand side. Ooh, Emil scores on himself. Emil has been like playing a ton of games. He just flew in yesterday. And so I feel bad because he has only been here for 1 day. Flew from Florida to get here, and he's like, man, the elevation's really killing me already today. Like, I didn't realize the elevation would have that much effect on me. So he's playing on like half power right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely exhausting, especially like he's been saying that he's been like really sore because he's just been nonstop going for the last few days.
We got Nixon in the chat saying the hype was wild last night. I think you guys had a 580 plus viewers at one point. That's correct. We got a total of like 40,000 views last night, which isn't really a big night for us. But the thing is, I think if we stay consistent, we're going to build that up. Also, I think more people are going to come out of the woodwork to help us out. It takes an army to make this happen. The biggest shout out I can give is to my buddy Cruz. You really never see him or hear him. He's the man behind the curtain, and he makes this all possible. He runs a lot of this along with Spec. You have seen Spec a lot, though. Dude, Emil's doing great with control right now. There he goes.
Ooh.
Gets that shot right there. You can see that replay.
Is that Emil calls it the Scotty left wall. It's like where you get really close to the left wall and then you like...
Scotty left wall. We got Daniel in the chat saying happy Wednesday, everyone. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. I love that. It sounds like you're a channel. If so,
hey,
I'm hoping
hit us
that
up.
This shout out helps you. Claudia saying hi. Claudia, thank you for being so loyal. Nixon, thanks for popping in.
We have Lel22 saying, let's get excited, chat.
Let's go. It's right now
Definitely.
2-2, which is unexpected. Okay, so just for the sake of this, for people that don't know these players, Noel is considered a low. He's not a pro. He's an amateur, right? And Emil's considered a low-level pro. So for Noel to be up right now just goes to show, number one, Emil is pretty dang tired, and number two, Noel is actually figuring this thing out. That was a good shot.
Ooh. Yeah, no, definitely off the drift.
Emil sets it up. He goes for the cut. It looks like it was off goal. And then he gets the cut. Look how accurate that shot was.
Deadly accurate.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from this angle on the replay, but I mean, if he was 1 inch to the left or 1 inch to the right, he's going to miss. Chance, I don't know if I ever did this drill for you. Did I ever check your accuracy?
You've done the accuracy test. I think the last time I did it, you said it was like roughly like between 30 and 40%.
Exactly. Okay, so when I ask players, especially when I do the Overthrow the Pro, I'll ask these guys, how accurate do you think you are at air hockey? 90%, 80%? And they almost always will say upwards of like 70%. And I end up laughing at them.
I was gonna say it like,
Yeah.
I think I said...
Left wall under.
This is the point of criticality right here.
Man, okay, we got a poll in the chat for you. Who do you think is going to win? Emil on the left, Noel on the right. And Emil is definitely not the underdog. But I'm going to have to vote Emil on this one, even though right now it seems like Noel has his number. I think Emil is going to learn and grow from it. Oh, was that game? We must have missed a point. That was game. We missed a point on there. I apologize. We're gonna have to fire some people. We're gonna have to cut their pay in half. We don't pay anybody.
Nope.
So Noel takes the first game. Congrats to Noel. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay, take a look at your guys' chat. It is up live right now. Okay, what was I talking about, Chance? Okay, the accuracy.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So basically, we'll take a pencil and just put it on the table, right? Like just the tip of the pencil. And you've got 10 shots, and all you have to do is hit that pencil with the puck.
10 times.
Yeah, if you hit it 10 times, you get 100% accuracy. It's a pretty simple test. It's not the perfect test, but it works. And most people get it maybe once, sometimes twice. So they think that they are like 80% accurate, when in reality, they are only 10 or 20%. In fact, the world champion, Colin Cummings, at 13 tournament wins so far, he is only at 60% accuracy. So when anybody says, "Oh, I'm like 40," or no, not 40, and they say like I'm like 70% or 80%, it's like there's no way. Even the world's best player isn't that accurate. And so when you see Emil doing that shot where he is getting within 1 centimeter of making it in or not, that's the type of accuracy you have to have. It's not just does it go in the goal when you hit it. It's does it go to the exact centimeter that you were aiming it towards.
Yeah.
You see Emil over here. He's dude. He's such a good attitude. I love this guy.
So he's very positive. I played him yesterday left-handed, and it was a fun game. We weren't even taking it seriously. It was a lot of laughs. It was very fun.
We got Steven in the chat saying a pro air hockey player because he's not seen one. Actually, Steven, pro air hockey's been a thing for 50 years. This hasn't been super popular because people didn't know it was a thing, but it's growing right now. And yes, the one on the right-hand side is a pro air hockey player. He just came out here from Florida. Guy on the left is an amateur taking on a pro. So this is a pro-am game right now. Derico saying, go Noel.
I think
right there, first blood goes to Noel, but Emil immediately answers back. It's now 1-1.
I think Emil switched his mallet from that low top to from the high top to the low top. Or did he start the game with the low top?
I do believe that he switched. Goes for that cut. It's blocked. Goes for a charge. Noel could have taken advantage of that. So remember, in the red, Noel, he is the underdog. Emil is considered the pro here. However, Noel took the first game.
Does that mean Emil will take the next 4, or will Noel be able to push through and take the last 3 games he needs to win?
Ooh, Noel ends up fumbling on himself. Go ahead, guys, and give us a chat right now. Look up behind Noel. You can see the chat is live there. And after this game, they're going to sit down on the couch for a second, and you can ask some questions live. So go ahead and get some questions ready, but go ahead and pump up the chat. The players actually get to see what you're writing live. It's one of those rare sports where you can talk directly to the players.
Hey, Nathan, you want to know something cool about watching this stream on YouTube?
Tell me.
If you double-click that screen, it'll do a pretty epic thing. So everyone in chat, you should double-click the screen real quick and see what happens. I think a big thumb will pop up on the screen.
It's true. 3-3 now. Emil is still, it seems like he's getting his energy back. I feel bad because when you fly out to do a championship, that jet lag really does get to you. The elevation, the temperature, the humidity. But he's still holding his own pretty well. Noel is actually having a pretty good game. But yesterday we saw Noel go up against Javier, and Noel won the first 3 games and then ended up losing the other 4.
Had the biggest comeback ever.
Same exact thing happened to me yesterday. It was uncanny how similar the games were. It was infuriating.
Yeah, dude.
Emil sets it up.
Last night was the game of comebacks.
4-5 now. Emil now in the lead. Noel with the setup goes for a cut. It's deflected and stolen. And pump fake. Pump fake by Emil with a right wall under. Now in the dominant lead, 4-6, only needing 1 more point. Can Noel get 3 points before Emil can get even 1? We got Nixon in the chat saying, does the table have lighting from the top? For example, do their caps reduce glare from above? The lighting is, it makes me want to go out there and show the lighting. There are 2 LED strips. I don't believe any of our Yeah, none of our camera angles are going to show the ceiling right now.
Yeah, no.
But
it
basically,
will
there's
not
two
show the
long
ceiling.
LED strips. It's very similar to like garage lighting. This is not in a garage. This is in a studio. However, they are set far away from the table, so there isn't any glare. Oh, Emil takes the win. It is now 1-1. That's fantastic play there. Emil goes. You can watch this slow motion replay, and what happened
Noel
was
blocked
Noel
it
ended
wrong.
up scoring on himself, giving the win to Emil. So there is no reflection on the table from the lights. That's on purpose. Normally, there's the light is directly above the table, but that leaves glare for both players. So the best angle to see it, you can see it a tiny bit in this angle right here. Do you see on the table there's that white line in the middle? But that's only if you're standing at this angle. When you're standing at the end of the table, as both players do,
Say that.
there's no glare. And we've done that on purpose so the players have no excuse for losing like I did yesterday.
Yeah. Like, and I think when we were setting it up, me and Spec spent like hours trying to get like areas marked out for like where these lights go, because I can't stand glare and I can't stand shadow casting
Right.
from the table, like, because it's something visual
distracting.
that will like
And
distract you. Yeah.
What's crazy is if you play with LEDs, you got to be careful it's not one LED bulb, because if it's only one LED bulb, it will. Most people don't realize this, but LEDs are actually strobing on and off just really, really fast. So if you have only one LED bulb and you hit that puck across the table, it's like it's glitching out. The puck is just suddenly there, then in another spot, then another spot, and then it's in your goal. It's really kind of funny how that works. Guys, the
Yeah.
chat is live. Ginny, we see you in the chat waving. Thank you so much for waving. We got Noel now 1-1. He is the underdog. He is also representing Idaho in this case,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the American Air Hockey League. And then we got Emil over here. He's getting ready for this game. He's getting pumped up. He's representing North Carolina right now because he just flew out from Florida, but he's a North Carolina resident.
He should start his own league in Florida.
He's going to. He's actually going to be doing Overthrow the Pro segments, and we're going to be streaming those
Heck
for him.
yeah.
It should be really, really fun. We got Taha in the chat saying, I bet my children on Noel.
Please don't do
That
that.
is called good parenting. we got Emil. Right off the bat with
right
a
off the
forehand,
bat.
left wall under. Take a look at this. He's just waiting for that shot, and then as soon as he pulled up, that left hand, that left wall forehand, fantastic shot. Noel now already in the the loser's seat, and now Emil has possession. Emil still containing that possession time. That's such a big deal in the game too, is just to keep possession time. See that? He goes for the double. It is off goal. Oh, he messed up there.
Yeah. I have this like kind of specific rule. It's 4-4-3-5-7.
What does that mean?
I take 4 seconds on one shot, 4 seconds on another shot. If that's not working, I'll do an earlier release on the shot, because every like amount of time you have the puck matters. And if that really early shot doesn't do anything, I'll take a little longer on the shot, and then I'll take the longest time I can, which is the max of 7 seconds. If you go over 7 seconds, you lose possession of the puck.
To be more specific, you can't get to 7 seconds if you hit 7 seconds. So I see what you're saying, like 6
Yeah.
minutes, 6.5 seconds.
Six and a half seconds, and then
Ooh,
I'll
Noel
shoot
in
it.
the lead now. Oh!
Whoa, Emil with a fast serve right there.
He immediately serves it back.
Oh.
And see, that's the thing. Noel lost the game already in this set by scoring on himself. He cannot afford to do that. He is the underdog. Nice left wall forehand. Ooh, and then Emil immediately back with the same exact shot, saying, look, anything you can do, I can do better. We got Giselle in the chat saying, go Emil, we love you. Giselle must be from North Carolina. I love the support that the North Carolinians have for their players.
Still going.
Still live. The puck did not get out of play. Emil was a little bit concerned because he's got some big games coming up. He's got this one match, a rematch versus Josiah, because he beat Josiah at Worlds, and so Josiah's getting a rematch against him, and he wants to play against Spec and myself. And so he's like, I don't want to play too much in these early days. I want to save myself for it. So he has this uphill battle right now of trying to beat Noel while also not exerting himself and getting tired for further days.
Yeah. I think I have a match against him tomorrow.
We got I throw only gas in the chat saying, let's go, Noel. I throw only gas. I think you win as far as names go so far today. He goes for the diamond drift. It's stolen. Noel now hoping to even get close to tying up this match. Loses possession. Emil sets it up. We got Giselle saying, I'm from Florida, but we love NC. I love it. Emil actually is coming from Florida, but he grew with the North Carolina players. So he says, I'm representing North Carolina, and they have accepted him as their own. They've adopted him.
I was going to say, didn't he start out?
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
That reverse cut.
That game is now over, 7-3. It's going to go into the third game now. I'm sorry, the fourth game. Emil now 2-1. We got, yeah, I throw any gas, saying, let's go. Actually showing my love from LA, Giselle says. That's fantastic.
You should, like, come up to Idaho and
yeah, come on over.
Be here and watch this live.
Take a look at your chats. These are live. I see there's a bunch of people watching right now, but not a whole lot of people chatting in. This is live. Test it right now. I'm going to leave the screen up for a second. Unless somebody walks in the way, test it. It takes about 20 seconds from when you chat in, from when it shows up.
So, Nathan, we got a question from Doggo in the chat. It says, what is the meta strat? What do you think the most common strategy is to win a game of air hockey?
I think that puck control is the number one thing. It's the absolute number one thing of the game. If you have control of the puck, if you're able to put it where you want it to go, you're going to win the game. And it sounds silly, but that's how it works. So people that are just hitting it to hit it and hope, they're not going to win the game. But those that have control and they slow the game down and they accurately hit the puck where they want it to go, they're the ones who are going to win it.
I throw only gas. Thank you for the subscribe. That is really generous.
Miriam saying, I didn't know this was a thing, and I'm in on this action. Miriam, pro air hockey's been a thing for 50 years. However, the American Air Hockey League has decided to make it get a little more popular. So our job right now is just to really present you with what we think is some good old-fashioned air hockey entertainment. We'd also love for you to play with us. We go to different states, and we challenge all of the viewers. Any of our fans, we say, hey, if you would like to play a pro, show up. If you win, you get $100. But it's kind of fun because everyone thinks they're the best at air hockey. But
I'm better than you at air hockey, Nathan. Check me out.
I don't know
$100.
about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro.
I think I would lose that.
I think so.
We have Life Dismissed in the chat saying, is this official?
This is an official match right now. It's a single set match versus Emil and we got Noel playing. Emil is actually considered a professional air hockey player. Noel is an amateur, but he's been playing with the American Air Hockey League for quite a few months now. So Noel is definitely the underdog. He's the one in the red. Emil's on the right-hand side of the table right this second. And so the underdog is in the red. So if you like to root for the underdog, you're rooting for Noel. If you are rooting for North Carolina or Florida, Emil's representing both of those. If you want to root for the pro, you're going to want to root for Emil. Emil's a super duper nice guy. Ooh, scores that shot right there on Noel. You can watch this replay here. He pulls it back, goes for that cut when it was going to look like it was a right wall under. We got I Throw Gas saying Noel. We got Emilio saying just smoked. We got I Throw Only Gas saying where's Noel from?
Nathan, to get to you on Nathan R, I'm gonna get to you. No, we cannot bet on this, sadly.
Well, actually, we're looking into it.
We are.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the rule is that certain states don't allow gambling. So I think if you're from those certain states, you can't gamble on this. But and Idaho's one of the states where we're streaming from right now.
Ooh, that was a charge.
Yeah, and he's looking at that. We should have hit replay on that. But Emil's pointing the ref straight, saying, hey, it actually goes to him. Giving that up right now. We got Emilio saying, what is this, Emilio? This is for professional air hockey. Except in this case, one is a professional, one's an amateur. On the left is the amateur right now. And they're both playing for points, experience points, and the more points they get, the higher the rank they're at. It's very similar to an ELO system, like how chess is ranked, for example. So if these guys, if one of them wins, they get more points and they can work their way up the bracket. And this is a live game happening right now. We got slow motion replays, commentary for you. And we just have a lot of fun. We love to read out the chat, so go ahead and blow that chat up.
We just got a new subscriber, Life Dismissed. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you, Life Dismissed.
That's awesome.
This is your personal shout out. Lucas saying, the sheer physique of these athletes is intimidating.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people will joke about that and say, like, anybody can play, which is why we like air hockey, because even, like, you don't have to be super tall, you don't have to be super buff. Anybody can play the sport. It's not necessarily about your physique as much. It does help, though, for the longevity of games. However, you can still play at almost any age.
Nathan, how tall are you?
I am only 5'7" or 8. Oh,
believe it or not, being tall means you have a lot more reach advantage. I'm 6'2", so I have like full versatility of the table.
It's right now anyone's game. The next point wins this game. If Emil wins this point right here, it'll be 3 games to 1.
Hey, what
Noel,
does North Carolina say?
Noel. Oh, there it is. Emil 6-7 takes that game. It's now 3 games to 1. Noel looking at a deficit right this second. Now, as far as the height goes, there are some players that are really tall, and they say it's actually disadvantaged because they have to hunch way over the table, and they get back issues. Vince Sauceda, he was number 2 in the world for a very long time. I think 5 years running. And after each game, they say, "How do you feel about that game?" And he always says, "My back hurts." Like that's always his thing that he says afterwards. Hey guys, take a look at the chat. That's you right there. It is live. Go ahead and test it. Throw something in the chat to test it out there. Double tap the stream to give us a like. We got 9 likes so far. That's very low. Let's bump that up, guys. And also, don't forget to subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. We got young good saying, Noel need to be fast. He's sleeping. I agree. He is considered the amateur. We got I throw only saying, stop hating on him. I don't know. I agree though. He does need to move a bit faster. We got Beer Ho saying, this guy's hacking. I love it. Oh, I switched camera. There you go. Back to the chat. You guys can see exactly what you are writing in. Did you take part to vote? Take a look at the chat. You can vote on who you think is going to win this game. We got Emil right now getting pumped up for the thing. They can see your chats. There's actually multiple monitors in the studio, and so Emil's able to see your chats. So is Noel. You guys can give them some appreciation on there. Yeah,
Mr. Cringe saying, "This goes hard."
I just heard them read that out loud. You see them laughing in there right now? That's them. Yeah. That's them reading the chats right now. Yeah. I love this. Let's see a scrap, boys, saying Mikey plays golf. Love it. Golf is good.
Heck yeah, golf is good.
Mikey, you need to change your name though, bro. It's got to be Mikey plays air hockey. That's your second profile name, bro.
I throw only gas saying, Noel, win this round. You got this.
I know. Is that the thing? I have to root for the underdog and our homeboy Noel, showing off the American Air Hockey League apparel there. He is one of the American Air Hockey League regulars. He's just not considered a pro. He's still considered an amateur because of his rank. Emil coming out here from North Carolina, showing what they're made out of over there.
I think Noel can challenge one of the top 10s, and if he were to actually push and fight hard, I think he would be a really good top 10 player.
I think that Noel has been practicing a ton.
Oh.
And right now with people like Emil's coming out here with tons of experience from different states. He literally just travels around getting experience with different players, and so he's able to share a wealth of knowledge. He was taught by Joey Liss and a lot of the guys over there at North Carolina, so he has a ton of that type of really deceptive play style. I think it's fantastic how he plays as well. You can see the chat blowing up right now.
We didn't answer where Noel's from. You could ask that during the interview.
I think that he's actually an Idaho native, to be honest.
Yeah.
We got Aseo saying this is interesting. We got these foos get no play from anonymous game warden. These foos, I think that they actually are fantastic people, regardless of their play style. But Emil is a fantastic player. We got Grayson saying, I subbed. Grayson, we really appreciate you here at the American Air Hockey League, man. Thank you for helping make this possible. Let us know if you guys subscribed. We got Ephraim saying, North Carolina on top. Someone saying, grip that paddle. young Lusky. You guys say are the best commentators. I disagree. I think that Caleb and Seth are the best commentators, but they are our commentators for our main stream on Mondays. Today we're doing an off-schedule stream because we have people visiting from out of state. So I do appreciate it, but the better commentators are on Monday. If you disagree, or if you haven't heard them yet, give them a look on a Monday stream, like this upcoming Monday.
Actually, they're coming in this weekend, aren't they?
Both commentators, one from California. Ooh, a left wall over.
This is a secret. Don't tell our commentators.
Well, yeah, no. Actually, they do know now.
Oh.
So both commentators, one from California, one from North Carolina, are flying out here, and they are going to play a match against each other because the fans demanded it. Now, mind you, one of them is the top 20 in the world, and the other one is not even ranked. So one's going to get absolutely wrecked. However, the commentators are going to play each other, and
they have to commentate.
We're going to mic them and make them commentate their own game while they play it. It should be hilarious. That's this Monday. Do not miss it. Dude, Emil is crushing him right now. 5-2-0. Oh, 5-1. Noel shutting down the 7-0. Saying, I ain't going to get skunked. We got Reina in the chat saying, I subbed. Reina, you're amazing. Thank you so much. We got Anonymous Game Warden saying, this is amateur hour. Nope, only one of them is amateur. Emil could definitely whoop you. If you don't believe us, go to our live tab and check out the Overthrow the Pro segments, where we go out to the wild, into different arcades, and we play against any random person that wants to play us We stream it for 3 hours straight to prove it, so we don't hide anything. And if you win, you get $100. So if you think that these guys are amateurs, I dare you to play us at one of our events. I guarantee you're not going to win. 7-1. Emil crushes Noel in that game.
Let's say now we get to go out to the couch and interview these players.
That match is entirely over. Yep. Would you want to dive out there and do that? And I'll
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna dive out there because
dive like a dolphin.
Dive like a dolphin. All right.
Okay,
Like,
guys, get your.
float like a butterfly, sting like
I
a
want
bee,
your
and
questions
dive like a
right now.
dolphin.
Our next game is going to be coming up in just 1 second. It's going to be a fantastic match of Javier versus Chance. But before that happens, you can ask the players questions. Take advantage of this moment. It's very rare in a sport that you're going to ask the players questions directly. Take a look at your chat. It is live. They're about to go sit down right over there right now. Get your questions ready. Start posting your questions in the chat right this second.
I don't know about walking the park. I'm pretty sure I threw out my arm.
All right.
Got Nixon over there.
All right. Emil, how are you feeling about that game?
I need an icy hot bath now. Sorry. You
An
gotta worry.
icy hot bath.
Yeah, us old people.
All right.
No, it was a fun game. It
Definitely.
It was good.
Noel's a really good player. I think what makes him better is if you try and push him through games, because like he can definitely put a fight up if you force him to.
He's adjusting well, but
He
it takes time. Like playing at a good level,
Yeah.
you can learn the simple facts, but perfecting the details of like not over adjusting and correcting and in-game kind of like adjustments, I'm still even like not perfect at it.
So EH or S saying, why would you waste your life doing this? We're not actually wasting our lives. We have jobs, and then like when we're not working, we just come here and play air hockey. Johnson saying hockey more. Oh,
What is it?
that one right there, more like hockey hawk too. Don't get us.
I saw someone ask how long I've been playing for.
How long have you been playing for?
I started this end of December 2023. So
Heck yeah.
a year and 4 months, I think. I believe.
Jeez. I throw only gas saying, Emil, what is your strat?
That depends on my opponent. Really just where their mallets at, what kind of game they play. And you have to adjust your offense and defense based on what your opponent's doing at that time, because the higher up opponent that you face, the more they adjust, and the beginning might be one strategy and the middle of the game is another strategy, and it's just battle of the wits.
Spec told me a while ago, actually a short while ago, it was like, so believe it or not, once you get good at air hockey, it is literally a game of constantly changing how you're going to approach the game. And so yeah, it's definitely like once you get higher up, you're changing constantly.
Yeah.
William Gente saying, why did you want to start playing the sport? Why did you want to start playing the sport, Emil?
Funny enough, before December 2023, I thought air hockey was just how most people see it. Grab it on the top, hit it as fast as you can, see if you get lucky, and get to 7 and win. I never knew there was a strategy to it. But once I met the North Carolina people, which is where I was playing out of, and
Shout out to them.
Yeah, I saw them setting up shots and like controlling the puck, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is closer to what I understand to be like tennis than what I knew air hockey to be. And I love tennis. I love all sports, but tennis is my game.
And
it's
this is not a sport. This is a child's game. This has been a sport for 50 years. Believe it or not. There's like #1 players in the world. There's whole like developmental strategies. Ooh, who's the GOAT of air hockey? The GOAT here at the AAHL is our boy Nathan Buss, who's in the commentary booth right now. The GOAT in the world is Colin Cummings. People who hate on this sport are bums, right?
I don't really go into calling anyone names. The great part about being where we're at is we each have our opinion, and we have the right to it. Just, try to be as respectful to others as you can.
Yeah.
But I know a sport to be things that it's defined as having a competitive place with some sort of activity and a winner. So
Yeah.
we are active, and at the level that we want to play at or are trying to play at, it becomes a sport, especially when you're playing matches like best of 7. You can
Definitely.
be playing 6 hours, and that's longer than most sports last.
Yeah. We're gonna have Noel jump out here and get his interview.
Yes. Noel, come on over.
Take it easy, man.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah. Here you go, man.
What's up, guys? What's up, chat?
All right, Noel, how you feeling about that game?
I was excited in the beginning, right? But then towards the end, I wasn't too excited anymore.
That's fair. Emil's
know,
really good.
That last match, I was just trying to keep up with him. I'm happy I at least scored 1.
Yeah. We have somebody asked a question in the chat earlier, saying, "Where are you from?"
Just right here in Idaho.
Born here in Idaho.
Yep.
Idaho local. That's yours truly here. How many hot dogs can you eat, Noel?
I think this question was answered last time. But I don't know. It depends how hungry I am.
That's fair. Noel, there were... Oh, no.
Let's see. Shout out to I Throw Only Gas.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He was cheering you on back there.
Nice. Thank you, guys. William Janet. Howdy, Noel. What's up, man?
What do you think you can do now, Noel, to improve and move forward in the next games to come?
I mean, I got a taste of North Carolina right there.
Yeah.
And these guys don't play around. Like, he had full puck control and everything. I was just trying to keep up. Like,
Definitely.
but I just got to work on my defense. I got to work on my offense, too, because I was shooting some and they weren't going where I wanted them to go for some reason.
Definitely.
why.
Precision is something to work on.
See, hockey is a sport.
Not air hockey. All right. Well, we're going to go
What does
back
that
to the
mean?
booth, and we're going to get the next game going.
All right. We're back in the booth. Okay, I had a question from Miriam, and she was asking, how do we sponsor this? I'll show you right now. Take a look at your screen, and I'll show you. You can connect with us at the American Air Hockey, AAHL at gmail.com. American Air Hockey League. We're going to go ahead and get that flyer up for you. And then we're going to get the next game going, which is going to be, Chance versus Javier. Should be a fantastic match. Guys, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. I am now in the booth with Emil.
Hey.
Emil, I just got to know, coming out here from Florida, what are your thoughts of just like the overall sport itself? Because you've played in North Carolina. I've never been there to play. I'm hoping that we have even like a tenth of the energy that they have over there.
Oh, energy level, you guys aren't lacking in any. I love your energy level. You guys are great attitudes, great sportsmen, great competitors, and man, we're all just one big air hockey family. It's just getting everyone to meet each other and the camaraderie between it. I really feel like this is one of those, the more you put into it, the more you get out, the more people you meet, the more you can learn. And it really is like a very, very good, solid community to be a part of. But I'm loving it so far with all you guys, and you know what? I tell you guys every day.
I love. We got Bear in the chat. Is like, is this a female round? No, it's not a female round. The person on the left is named Anthony. He is actually helping him get warmed up. We got Javier. This guy here. We should have named him Samurai. He goes by Chef, but we should have called him Samurai. He is also an amateur player. He's going to be going up against a pro. Chance is going to be playing him in just 1 second. So this is a warm-up match. Every player gets a warm-up match. So that the... Oh, yeah, we could probably... Oh, there you go. Perfect, yeah. We got to take it out. You can see it's a warm-up game in progress. Hey, guys, check this out. In the chat, what you can do is you are able to type in !ID or !NC or !TX, and it will show you all the events that happen in those states if you would like to come out to one of our weeklies that are thrown in different states. So take a look in the chat. We are doing an example here. We type in !ID, and then Nightbot will say, hey, we play at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade Sundays at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, right? And it gives the address on there. So try that out. North Carolina has the most events. So if you're in North Carolina, you are lucky. I wish I lived there for all the play that they have over there. All right. We got Emil versus Noel. It just happened, and so we're able to see their rankings already, and it's fantastic. What was showing me this for? Just for the fun of it? Okay. All right. We got Chance saying he doesn't need no warm-up, so we're going to take that banner down so we don't need to say warm-up in progress anymore, Cruz. And so he's getting ready to play gets his mallet back.
All right.
I'm pretty pumped. Okay, so, Emil, from what you've seen, who do you think is going to win this game? Oh, we're going to get a poll up for you, too, of who you think is going to win. Javier versus Chance.
I don't know. Javier's been playing pretty well. And
go ahead.
Chance just has that reach to really get out there quickly, so...
I think that the thing is, I've already seen Chance versus Javier happen quite a few times. Now Javier is doing better, but Chance, you can already see the instant differentiation between a pro player and an amateur. Look at the amount of control that he has.
100%.
Yeah, looks like he's talking to the ref right now. But you can see his control. I don't think so. We'll just say no. Yeah, they're checking with the ref right now to see if he was over the line on that one. I don't think he was. So, let us know in the chat right now who you think is going to win, Chance or Javier. Chance is considered a pro in the American Air Hockey League. Javier is considered an amateur. So if you're going for the underdog, you're going to go for Javier on this one. If you're wanting the safe bet, your safe bet is going to be Chance. You can see the difference in control. Javier is actually doing pretty awesome as far as amateurs go. See how he's setting up the puck, he goes for that shot. But Chance has basically only studied control. He just constantly is sitting there dribbling the puck, getting the feel for it, and getting ready for the shots. Okay, we got Dr. Heartless in the chat saying Javier for sure. We got Dead Spec in the chat saying Javier wins. We got Jimmy saying host, hi from Mongolia. What's up, Jimmy? Love it. Mikey plays golf saying low-key went 14-0 in a random bar downtown playing once. Beat every guy at the bar. Laugh Loud might need to give it a shot. Mikey, that would be so awesome if you were able to make it out here or to one of the events in those areas. Love it. I love the chat. Guys, fill up the chat. I'll read it out. If you subscribe, let me know, and I'd love to shout you out. Double tap that screen, and it will give us a like, and it will let YouTube know that you find this even moderately entertaining. And just leave it. Yeah. Zachary in the chat saying, when do they kiss? Doesn't happen, bro. I'm sorry, this is the wrong channel for that. Jonathan saying, let's get it. Air hockey with a drink after. Oh yeah, kids asleep. Life is good right now. Jonathan, thank you for taking the time to log in. We appreciate you so much. Give us an email, man, at aahlconnect@gmail.com. Payson saying hello. We got Sam saying, I'm on the toilet watching this. Wish me luck. I hate 2 burgers.
Good lord, that's a lot of food then.
You know, I wanted to be known for a pro air hockey player. I did not want to be known as a laxative. That's all I'm saying right now, okay? That's all I'm saying. Chance gets possession after it flew off the table, I believe. No, I'm sorry, Javier gets possession because it was an offensive charge by Chance. Javier trailing by 1 point right now in the first game. If you are just now logging in, this is a semi-professional match. Chance being the professional, Javier being the amateur. Javier trying to take on the pro to see if he can win this match. It is going to be doubtful from how much experience Chance has. Look at that beautiful, accurate shot. Okay, this is how accurate you have to be. Look where Javier is at, stationed, unmoving, and then with a whip of his wrist. Look at that control, okay? So, that was good. That was good. Yeah, he's mad at that one. Yeah, he saw that he went over the line, but it wasn't called, so that point still counts. Love it. Okay, guys. Okay, I gotta keep reading out the chat. We got Little Road Boy saying, I subscribed. Thank you so much. Liam saying, are you good? Liam, I am, in my opinion, okay at playing. However, right now I gotta commentate. I will be playing a little bit in a doubles tournament, though, so keep watching and you'll get to see me some play if you'd like. We got Hockey Boys saying, hi. Hockey Boys, I love it. Now you're going to switch your name to Air Hockey Boys. Javier, scores on himself, bringing the point of criticality 5-5 now. Now that's an instant replay, Matt says in the chat. Francisco saying ping pong. Oh man, 6-5. Can Javier actually pull this off? He needs 2 points before Chance can get one. Calls a timeout. Now Javier's known for his good timeouts, where he like waits this moment. He gets zenned up. He tells himself. The chat asked this yesterday. They asked, "What do you do when you're on timeout? Like, what are you telling yourself?" And he says, "Just one more game. Like, just one more game." We got Dead Spec in the chat saying, "Went from Angry Birds on the toilet to air hockey on the toilet." What's that?
No, just saying. Lordy.
Oh lordy.
Oh lordy.
Can Javier pull this off? Let us know. Actually, what's a poll saying right now? It is 60% for Chance right now. That's actually a lot higher. That's he pulled up to 6-6. What do they say in North Carolina? They say, "Show me." Oh, gets scored on. Chance pulls off the win, saying, "Nope, it's not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen." Goes for that left hand. It's blocked, but then Javier scores on himself. Hockey Boy saying, "Dang, this is cool." Hockey Boys, thank you so much, bro. Double tap that screen, give us a like, subscribe. We have a lot of fun out here. The players, that's the thing about air hockey, is that even though they get aggressive on the table, everyone out here is friends in real life, and you have to have a good opponent. You want your opponent to be better because then it makes you better. So it's a rare sport where you are encouraging your opponent to play better. I don't know how many times I've seen somebody playing poorly and the opponent goes, "Come on, dude." Like, they'll call a timeout for that person and say, "Come on, like, get your head in the game. Give me a challenge because I need to get better." Here comes a face-off for game number 2. Chance has 1 win. You can see at the top of your screen there.
Technically, they're kissing mallets before the game.
Oh, that's when they kiss. Okay, for that question in the chat.
Came
Liam
up.
saying that was crazy. Great shot. We got first blood going to Javier on this one. Liam saying game. We got Frosty saying, "I need more air hockey in my life." Subscribed Frosty. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. This is live. You can see your chat right there behind Javier. Hey, guess what? After this match is over, you can ask the players questions directly. Chance takes a piece of hair off the table, then goes for it.
He didn't find it.
He's trying. He's gonna get it.
Or is it a bug?
A lot of people don't realize you have actually 7 seconds before the puck has to be hit across the table. It has to cross the center line in 7 seconds. So what Chance just did was actually totally legal.
Funny enough, Javier was asking me because I was reffing their match yesterday, and he never said timeout, and he wanted to take the, what's that called? The rubber band out of his hair.
Oh, okay. The hair tie.
And I was like, "I'll explain it to you later. You never called a time, but that is legal because you have that time taking it out of the goal and then an extra 7 seconds to shoot." Afterwards, I explained that could be somewhat of a dirty strategy of like catching your opponent off guard, thinking you called a timeout, and then whacking them.
Gotcha.
And no, I'm not encouraging it. I'm just saying it's legal. So that's why I was like, "You never called timeout." He's like, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, "No reason to be sorry. You were still within time."
Exactly. And that's, I noticed that. I was like, "Oh, is he gonna call timeout?" No, he did it within his 10 seconds. Well, as soon as you're scored on, you have 10 seconds to put it on the table. And as soon as it's on the table, you have 7 seconds to get it across. So right now, what Chance could do is he could hit it to the off goal and get it back. So right there, now he has 7 more seconds. Ooh, a beautiful cut. Hockey, laughing at that. We got Liam saying, "If I played versus them, I would lose every game in 30 seconds. Liam, it's funny you say that because most people, when they watch this, they say, "I would totally roast these guys. I could beat these guys." I doubt it. A lot of people don't have a table in their house to practice on all the time. And most of these players have tables in their homes, and they practice on them. Noel, for example, he has a table in his house and that he practices on now. Josiah has a table at each of his houses that he lives at. He's one of our younger players, and so he's got a table at each of the houses that he lives at. Oh, nice shot. Even Javier said that one out loud. He goes, "Nice. Look at this." He was right on the line. He kept possession and then goes for what looked like it was going to be a right wall under and ended up being a cross shot. Skitterbug saying, "This is why I quit air hockey too. Many sweats."
Oh, but you can't give up.
Yeah, don't give up, bro.
Gotta work through it.
Dude, I have to wear a headband when I'm playing against Spec because I will sweat everywhere. People are like, "This isn't an endurance sport." Okay, actually, one thing that we normally have, we weren't able to get them running today, was the heart monitors, and you're able to see the players' heart rates. And it's so fun to see that because, I mean, yesterday, Spec got to 192 beats per minute while playing. 199? What's that? 195. beats per minute while he's playing. So when people say it's not endurance sport and there's nothing to this, okay, get your heart rate going 195 and keep that going like that for like half an hour and tell me how you feel. Javier trying to come out of this. Chance basically playing with his food at this point. Goes for the diamond drift, goes for a cross, scores on himself. Feeling the hurt on that one. Feeling like a goober. Look at his face. He's like, yep, I'm a goober. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have played with my food. Should just go for the kill shot. Because if he starts loosening up on his intensity, and Javier brings his intensity up, which is what we saw Javier do yesterday with a beautiful comeback, then Javier could actually win this. Who's saying 195? Dang, you should watch it yesterday. There it is, game over. Chance wins that game. It's going to bring it to game number 3 now. Javier yelling out, nice. That's what I love about this. Like, you know, everyone's rooting for the other player. Yesterday when Spec beat me, which I did not expect to happen, I run up and just gave that guy a hug. He's earned it. He's played for years to try to beat me at this point. So, you know, props to him. You know, Javier doing some donkey kicks to try to get his heart rate up right now. It's all about, in my opinion, and I don't know what you feel about this, Emil, but I feel like adrenaline has a huge piece to play, because if you are high on adrenaline, it's like you can move a little bit faster than normal. A little bit of superhuman speed, right?
Absolutely.
They say when players have adrenaline, or not players, like people, like they've been able to lift up cars. If you know, if a kid's stuck underneath the car, then the mom's able to suddenly lift the car with adrenaline, right? You get extra speed, extra strength, and you're able to think a little bit faster. Things seem in slow motion. You ever like crash a bike and it just seems like you can remember every second of what happened? So a lot of players will pump up their heart rate to get that adrenaline going, so that way it slows the game down, right?
Right.
Ooh, look at that shot. He's like, dang, that's a good shot. You can see it on his face. Yes, sir, saying hi. We got Noisy Alien rooting for Javier. Ray Nugent saying, yo, yo, yo. How's the stream today? Ray, you missed Emil's win. Emil represented North Carolina nicely. So that means Emil is now 1 for 1. Or no, yeah, so one point for Idaho, 1 point for North Carolina at this point. Not that we're keeping tabs.
Oh, Lord. They're good sets, though.
We got Ray Nugent in the chat. He is one of the top players in North Carolina. Amazing player. Also, fantastic friend. Actually, Emil, what do you got to say to Ray? Any embarrassing stories about Ray?
Oh, boy.
I'm just kidding. Don't.
Well,
do
I can
don't,
answer.
Don't call him out.
I'll answer his quick question. I played Noel. Right.
Yeah. Yep. You play Noel.
Noel today. I don't know. I could tell you something I find kind of cool about Ray. That he from time to time will show up at what we call the pound over there, which is Amber's house, and just take challenges from whoever, just best of 3, and just go. And he's still, I don't know. I don't think I know anyone who's beat him yet. But you can tell me, Ray.
He's got these shots that he does, and these overshots that are fantastic. Right now in this game, it's 2-2, correct? Yeah, 2-2 right now, Javier versus Chance. Guys, they can see your chat live. This game is happening live. If you look at this angle right here, behind Chance is the live chat happening right now. So if you want to give these players some support, a shout out, throw it in the chat. Once this match is over, they will sit down on the couch and you can ask them questions live. Make sure to finish your question with a question mark, because that's what they're looking for. That sounds kind of silly, but the chat moves so fast, it's easier to see it with a question mark. You can even do a super chat by clicking the dollar symbol next to the chat, and that means your chat will stay there for a second and be really bright. It's more likely to be read that way when it's actually stuck there for a second instead of just flying by. We got Chance absolutely playing with his food right now, just having a blast right now, knowing that he is a pro in this match against Javier, who is the amateur in this match, hoping that he can actually overthrow the pro in this case. We got Charlie in the chat saying cheese. We got clips saying these guys would smack me. Ray saying I've done sets, or yeah, multiple 2 to 3 matches. Haven't lost them to anyone outside of North Carolina top 4.
That's what I figured. Something like that.
He's a baller. But he's also a nice guy too. That's why I hate playing people like Ray. I want to be mad at them. I want to raise my intensity, but it's hard to be upset with them because they're such good people. Like you, Emil. Like that's what I don't want to play you. Yeah, you're a nice guy.
I'll bring out the monster. Then.
Do something.
That way you can be like, let's go.
Yeah, do something mean before the game starts, so I can be a little bit pissed at you.
I'll tie my shoe on the table.
Oh, you heard about that, did you? You heard.
If I could remember how to tie my shoe.
I put my foot up on the table, tie it one time to show the stream. That's what I was doing. And Caleb's like, oh, absolute disgrace. I can't believe he's showing disgrace like that. Absolute dishonor, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. How are you so good? CJ Play asking, lots of practice, buddy. Tons of practice. Now 6-2, game point for Chance. The pro is about to take out the amateur. We got Jay saying hello from Anaheim, California. Actually, that's where I got 2 of my tables from. There's an auction yard there, and I got 2 air hockey tables from there. K-Jam saying, is there AAHL in Canada? I got winner. K-Jam, you're not going to actually believe this, but you will hopefully in a few days. We got a guy named Tam from Canada. I've never met him personally, like in person, but I've talked to him over the phone. He's going to be coming out on Saturday representing Vancouver, and he's going to be playing, he's going to be coming out to play us. He's never played professionally. He has no world rank, so it'll be really fun to see a brand new player from Canada. However, there are no current tournaments happening in Canada besides a youth tournament that I think is happening in way up north Canada. So if you don't have a tournament happening there, you should start one yourself, and we will help you. We'll help you start it, bud. Was up from Boston, Laughing Dragon Studio says. Will Castro saying, I don't know how he's pro. Lots of practice. A lot of people say, like, how does that make him pro? Nobody can beat this guy besides other pros. That's what makes you pro. When any random person cannot beat you, and they say they can. Like right now, he's just toying around with Javier at this point. He's up 6-3. He could end this game in any second, and he knows it. Watch him just toying with his food here. Setting the puck up, going for that shot. Probably going to do some goofy shot. Calls a timeout instead. Just to, yeah, see, this is the thing. This is the difference between
to do a dance. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's this is what you get from a pro player.
You think he ends with a turkey shot?
Yeah, yeah, he might be doing something. Look at your chat live happening right now. That is live. They're reading your chats right now. We got Ray saying 7 seconds. We got hello from Fort Wayne, Indiana, from Henry Westoff. Thank you guys for subscribing. That means the world to us. We're almost at 10,000 subs. It would mean the world for us if you guys subscribe. Double tap that screen to give us a like. We're at 26 likes. Let's see how many we can get in one minute right now. Double tap that screen. Justin saying sup. We got ISO Cat saying hi. We got Blissful Garden saying what's up, man. You can do it. Charlie, he dances like a rotisserie chicken in a microwave. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna tell him that, by the way, when I go out there to do like the interview if he wins the next game after this, and I'm gonna say like, bro, the chat thinks you dance like a rotisserie chicken in the microwave right now. Hey, from Minnesota, from Justin. We got Hacker saying hello from Ukraine. We got Clips saying I just subbed. Can I get a shout out? EJW Clips, this is your shout out, bud. I appreciate you for subbing. Oh man, Javier taking a timeout now. We got Ray saying I do love me some of that Javier energy. Come on, Chef, cook him, Noisy Alien says. Yeah. Guys, I appreciate the chat blowing up. It's absolutely amazing. I wish I could keep up with it at all. Javier, right now, knowing that he's being toyed with, hoping that he can still squeak out a win, if he can just get 3 more points before Chance can get 1. Javier Romero in the chat saying, Javier Romero, fan club leader here. That's amazing. I don't know who that is, but that's amazing. Oh, Javier squeaking out another point. He's going to start scaring Chance. Chance is going to have to stop playing with his food here in a second. Oh, man. We got... let me see. I got some stuff in chat that I'm going to have to hide here. Man, you guys, don't make my life miserable with bad chats. We got Chance hopefully setting that up to get this game ended with. Can Javier actually come back? Bobby plotting the comeback says...
I hope so.
Says Pie in the chat. We got the IS300 kid saying, let's go. Ooh, game over. Dagger. Chance wins that one again. 3-0 now. It's going to go to one more game unless Javier can do what he did yesterday where he came back 4 games in a row. He was down 3 games against Noel. I doubt that's going to happen, mainly because he's facing a pro this time, not another amateur. He was trying... They're talking right now in the room.
See that?
They're talking in the studio.
That's one that gets crazy with air hockey. See that arm?
This one here?
He's got his arm. He's got the battle scar.
This actually, Chance, he gets made fun of a lot for having the armband, but he has a disease. Oh, the battle scar over here. Yeah. Battle scar on his arm. But we've got Chance actually uses that sleeve because he's got, I don't remember what it's called. It's a rare disease, but basically he can overextend his limbs way too easily and they're really brittle. And so he will dislocate his elbow, and so he has to wear it. And so people are like, oh, he needs an armband. Yeah, he kind of does.
I don't have that, and I need an armband. I'm telling you. I'm trying to prevent tennis elbow.
There you go. No, bro. We need to make a new thing, okay? Air hockey elbow.
Air hockey elbow.
Some doctor watching this is going to be like, I'm going to be famous for that. Here comes the face-off. And instantly Chance is ticked after taking so long to get that point last game. Will Castro laughing in the chat. We got Ray in the chat. We got who else in the chat? There's so many. Can I bet on this? 365. ZZ Lee says. We got there's a spicy meatball from Briggs in the chat. I love his chat. Javier going to beat the rotisserie chicken, says Charlie. I don't think so, Charlie, but maybe. Oh, I love it. These guys. I need to bring up that camera a little bit too. Oh well. That's the day in the life of running a live stream. Guys, we appreciate you. Double tap that screen to give us a like. Thank you so much for subscribing. Alrighty. We got up to 62 likes in that 1 minute. We got up 40 likes in that minute. Guys, I appreciate you for doing that. I didn't know this about YouTube because I guess I'm dumb until recently that liking a channel, commenting on it, subbing to it, lets YouTube know, like it tricks I shouldn't say tricks, but lets the algorithm know that you're enjoying this and it shows it to more people. Oh shoot, this game's going so fast right now. Shot after shot. Chance trying to absolutely decimate him. Javier scoring on himself, going as fast as he can. I think it's a very bad play for Javier. Chance is known for his fast speed. Javier actually needs to slow him down, not get into his fast game. Oh, and there it is. That's the fast game. Javier way out of position. Watch the slow motion replay. Chance pulls it forward. Javier jumps forward and completely leaves his goal wide open. It looks like they're interference, so they're waiting for the ref to call it in.
Oh, he called it a goaltending.
Okay, goaltending shot. Chance does an off goal on purpose not to do it. It's hard to explain, but basically Chance had a free shot just now, but didn't feel right about it and ended up shooting the off goal instead to not take the free shot. Probably because he's winning so heavily in the first place, so he didn't want to add insult to injury. Timeout called.
And I will make a point on that. I was also told I love putting my mallet on the puck out on the timeout, and I was told by one of the highest end people out in NC, be careful to make sure that the referee acknowledges your timeout first, because if not, it becomes topping.
He could have actually got called for that just now because he put the mallet on top of it first, then called timeout. So if the ref was gets wrecked, and I moved the camera at the wrong moment, but luckily we got a replay to show you at a different angle. Check this shot out. Javier pulls back, fires that shot, and immediately Chance shuts it down. Game over. They're going to the couch. Hey guys, your questions, ask them right now. Throw them in the chat right this second. We're going to be reading them out live. End it with a question mark so we know it's a good question. Because some people ask a question, but it looks like just a statement. And we're going to be reading those off live for you right now. I'm going to pop out there and ask those questions.
Bet. Hello world. This is yours truly, the man, the myth, the legend. Are you interviewing me? I did. I don't want to like.
I know it seems weird. Oh man. Okay. I have to ask it immediately. In the chat, they had a question for you. You took a timeout, the super lame timeout, and you started dancing. And the chat wanted to ask, why do you dance like a rotisserie chicken in the microwave? That's literally what they said word for word.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh man. Guys, ask your questions. I'm gonna read them out to Chance right now. He got so whooped. We got, hello.
Monster or Nos needs to sponsor. I would like Monster. I like Monster. I like the green one because it tastes like gummy worms.
Actually, I was connected with Pepsi, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna see if I can get you in touch with Monster." So I'm still hoping for that.
Pancakes. I like both. Personally, they both are amazing. Food is food, dude.
Okay, Ghost. What does that say? Ghost outfits. How did you begin? And answer it quick because we got so many questions.
Oh, how did I begin? Okay, so I was just a little dude, just going to the arcade, and then I started just asking people, hey, how do I get better? And that's how I like progressively grew. And then I met Spec, and then I didn't think Spec was a pro until he like slaughtered me. And then I started asking him to teach me, and
all right,
boom.
Clips is asking, how many times do y'all practice in a week?
5 times a week. This is also practice. my actual play is my practice as well.
Charlie asking us a genuine question. I don't remember what his question was. Charlie, ask your question again, and I'm sorry to ask you to do that. Everyone is a loser, Costa says.
Yeah, what's your question?
Costa's not going to come out and play. Monster or Red Bull?
Monster.
Okay, what are the questions we got? Like Turtles, I respect that answer. Henry
I do
says,
not have my own table. I pay $20 a month to go play on a table unlimited times.
At Jeremy's Downtown Arcade.
At Jeremy's Downtown Arcade. You'll find me there. If you want to say, hey, can I play against you? I will gladly play.
Okay, I have to answer this one from Jay. Jay says, wax on, wax off. I have to tell you, one of the pro players in the world has a window cleaning business, and he's a 10-time world champion. And I brought this up to him. I'm like, hey, did it ever occur to you while you were washing the window that like you'd be good at air hockey, like you were washing a window in an arcade and like saw inside the air hockey table and like connected the pieces? And he's like, no. And I was so bummed about it. But yes, will you ever get your own table?
Maybe eventually.
All right, we got.
What's my size? I wear size 10.5 shoes.
We got Caleb saying Jesus loves y'all. Hope you guys have a great night. I agree with you, bro. Igor saying, oh wait, what's the size chance?
What's
I don't know what that
what's
means.
the size? It's 10.5.
There you go.
Large. I wear large shirt, 32, 36, and give me like a large.
Ray Nugent in the chat saying, if I beat you, can I get $100? Be careful. He's.
Oh wait, yeah,
like
no, Ray.
4.
Ray. No.
No, what you say is yes, but what happens if I beat you, Ray? Do I?
Yeah,
get
yeah, Ray.
$100?
Do I get $1,000 instead?
There was a pro player that challenged Joey List and said it was for $3,000. If I'm wrong, correct me on this.
Oh no.
And Joey List accepted, and Joey List beat him.
Ooh.
Crazy.
What's my favorite meal? Right now, I'm craving zucchini bread and hot pockets.
That's
I go off of craves.
All right,
Shut up.
Let's get Javier over here right now. Hey, congrats on your win, by the way, Chance. I was kind of just next time don't play with your food, bro. Is that your phone?
What? Oh no, that's it. You get over there.
Whose is this? Oh, I have a phone.
I think it's dropped while I was playing.
I hope that the crack was there beforehand.
It was.
Okie doke. Here you go. Throw this over your ear there. There we go. And then aim it down low. Okay. Okay. Guys, get your chat questions ready for Javier right now. You got to scooch way over, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're not going to be on any of the camera feeds. There you go, bro. All right. How was that game with Chance?
Terrifying, as always.
I feel bad because before the game started, you were like, man, I'm going to lose this game. And I was like, don't have that attitude. Go into it with, I'm going to learn something. I'm gonna win or I'm going to learn. That should be your attitude, man.
No, I've beaten Chance before. I just knew that I wasn't in the mindset to do it today.
Yeah.
It's typically when I'm just like zoned out in the game and I couldn't do it.
Well, I mean, you started to get yourself pumped up a little bit. I would say that the only mistake I saw you really do is that you got caught up in his fast game. He started playing really fast, and you were like, I'm going to meet him there. If you can't beat someone in their fast game and control it better than they can, you have to be the one to slow it down. So against a lot of you guys, I'm going to speed it up really fast, but what you really should be doing against me is slowing it down.
Yeah.
I hate it when someone slows it down. It's boring to me, and I hate it. But if you're slowing it way down, then what that does is it causes me to have to be more accurate instead of just blowing people away with the fast game. All right, we got some questions for you in the chat. Someone saying, do you have another job for myself? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, air hockey doesn't pay as much as you'd think it would. So until we do, we all have to have side jobs. Next game plan, Big Dog. We have a doubles tournament coming up right now for you. Who's going to be your partner in this doubles tournament coming up?
I'm playing with Emil.
So it's going to be, Emil, Javier. That's going to be a killer game. I'm with Noel. And then we got Team Boing. That's going to be Chance and Anthony. They're getting ready right now. It's going to be fantastic. Stick around because it's a doubles tournament. What doubles means is you've got 2 people per side. They're not playing at the same time. If they score against me, I sub out with my teammate. If they score against him, I sub back in. Really fun, really fast play. Javier, what went wrong? Was it the top knot?
No, the top knot never goes wrong. I beat Noel with the top knot with a four comeback.
I don't know, bro. Okay, I have to ask why the top knot. I do have to ask because
I can't see.
So then why
If
not
my
chop?
hair's down,
Well, then why
I
not
can't see.
chop it off? Why is
Because
it there?
I look like an egg.
Like an egg. Okay, well I got the answer. Okay, what's your favorite hobby other than air hockey?
Skating. I love skating.
Okay, Javier, when are you gonna get that payback on that man Chance? Ray asked.
Soon. Watch me.
Watch it. Ray's a pro player. He's actually really awesome. Will Castro saying, if you try to smack it to go back to the goal or GG, mate. I don't know what that means, but what's your favorite sport that's not air hockey? Yeah, go for it.
Baseball.
That was from M12 Prods. Charlie, what's the prize pot? To be honest, at this point, we normally have a trophy that we give out every single week at the arcade, which is really fun. And then
arcade's
second
super
place
fun.
gets the Skibbity Toilet stuffed animal. It's so funny because they're number 2 toilet. Yeah, it's horrifying looking. So that's a prize pot, plus a lot of pride in rubbing it in people's faces all week long. Toke saying hi. We got Pink Rabbit again saying hello, gentlemen. Welcome back, Pink. Pink is
thank you.
Pink is like a secret undercover pro. We didn't believe it at first. He's like, I could beat you guys, but then he was explaining he went up against like Jose Mora back in the day, and Jose is like a legit pro. So we're like, who is this guy? We still don't know. Pink Rabbit's the ghost.
Jerseys are fire.
M12 saying baseball's my favorite too. Jersey Fire. Jasmine missed it. Okay, guys, thank you for your comments. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep watching because right now we're having a doubles tournament. First up is Team Boyoyoyoing versus Team Tron, and Team Tron. That's you, right? You and Emil. Okay.
I guess I do get my payback against Chance right now.
Yeah, you better do that right now. Jump on the table, bro. Get your practice in
Alrighty.
there. And,
Boyoyoyoing is undefeated.
I don't think so. Okay, guys, we'll see. I'm gonna jump back in on commentary. This game's gonna be a blast.
All right. Getting ready for that next game. But I'm going to be over and out, just kind of handing the mic over to the legend. The myth, the legend, Mr. Nathan Buss.
What's up, guys? What's up? So I'm gonna commentate this game right now. This will be a lot of fun. I'm really pumped about this game. Emil, thanks for running the cameras, bro. We are running on a skeleton crew. If you would like to join us at the American Air Hockey League, take a look at this email that we have right here. We would love to connect with you. Send us an email, aahlconnect@gmail.com. If you would like to help us out, we would love commentators. We would love people to help us out. You can do commentary remotely for us if you'd like to. If you have a cell phone, you could do commentary for us. If you have a computer with Discord, you could do commentary for us. Okay, we'll get this pulled down, but we'd love to hear from you. This game's coming up right now. We're going to change the names at the top of the screen. It's Team Tron versus Team Boyoyoyoyoyoyoyoing. I have no idea how they pronounce it. It's like B-O-I... I don't know. Chat, tell us how to spell Boyoyoyoyoing. It's the dumbest name ever. They love it. This is what happens when you have when you let teenagers decide their own team names. In the chat, we got Coach D's saying hi. We got Will Castro with the emotes. We got Arlen saying, laughing in there. We got Skibbity Ohio Toilet from Will Castro. What happened to the hand? I forgot to ask him that. Oh no, I did ask. Javier biffed it on his bike and got a giant he got scuffed up on his arm pretty bad. Charlie saying the prize pot should be a whole Costco rotisserie chicken. I love it. We actually eat those way too often here, I have to admit. Chat, what's your favorite condiment when it comes to eating the Costco rotisserie chicken? For me, it's the macaroni salad, but I have an unhealthy obsession with salt, so I will cover mine with tons of pepper and teriyaki sauce. You can judge me all you want, but I suggest don't judge me till you try it. Mac salad with some.
Pot would be a whole Costco rotisserie chicken.
You heard it here first, folks.
Nathan, is that it?
Yep, I'm gonna tell him it's it right now. That's hilarious. All right, this game started. Yep, it's a whole chicken. All right, man. If I had known that, we could have got the rotisserie chicken, brought that bad boy out, bring it out live stream, stick it right on the table in the middle, smoking. The little white covers over the legs. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's the Team Boyoing motto. All right, we're gonna be diving into this right now. Once again, guys, thank you for the chats. I really, really appreciate the chats blowing up like this. This is fantastic. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We've already got 72 likes already. If you could double tap that screen, it gives us a like. That's all you gotta do is tap the screen twice. We'd love it. Yep, Team Tron versus. Well, there's an L there, so now you spell Bolioyoing. Take the L out and the D. Just a bunch of O's, I think, something like that. I know you're good though. They spelled it wrong. All right, these guys. Look at these guys being so nerdy. Okay, we're gonna have a poll up for you right now. No, take out the L and the D. Okay, so you guys are gonna see in 1 second here. These teams going at it. I want you to post in the chat who you think is gonna win. Team. Can you switch their sides? Or no, I'll tell them to switch sides real quick. I'll be right back.
Switch sides. What?
There we go. Now we got the right people on the right team. I have to say, I don't know who's going to win this. This is going to be a really close match. Emil is the heavy hitter on Team Tron, and Chance is the heavy hitter on Team Boyoyoing. Let us know in the poll that we're going to post in just 1 second who you think is going to win. Here, the post is now up. Take part in this poll, guys. Team Tron, which is going to be Emil and Javier, or Team Boyoyoing, which is Chance and Anthony. I'm going to have to go Team Boyoyoing on this one. Here comes a face-off. They each get to choose who the other person starts with. So that means Team Tron chose Chance to start it out. Chance is actually the lower-ranked player between the two of them. Anthony is considered the number 4 in the American Air Hockey League. Getting scored on, that means now he's off the table and Anthony pops up on the table. I love it. We got Will Castro in the chat. Zombie saying hello. We got Spider saying winner, winner, chicken dinner. Love it. Michael asking, can you bet on these games? Not quite, but we're going to get that going soon. Some states allow betting, some states don't. Yeah, we're gonna try trying to get with other states because we cannot have gambling in Idaho, which is where we're streaming from right now. Oh wow, Javier's kicking some butt right now. Well, it will be. Yeah. So, anyway, Chance setting it up and finally kicks Javier off the table. It's now 2-1. Oh, Emil going so fast right now. Getting cheered on by his teammate. We got Michael in chat saying hi, or saying F. We got Oscar in the chat. Welcome back, Oscar. I remember you from yesterday. Appreciate you, man. We got Jasmine coming back too. Welcome back, both of you. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. Thank you for subscribing, and especially thanks for taking the time to throw a chat in there. Really appreciate you guys. If you would like to, you can also donate by clicking right next to the chat bubble. There's a dollar symbol there. You can do a super chat, and it will stick around for a little bit so everyone can read it. Chance goes for that slow setup, sets it up again, goes for that right wall under, it's missed. Then gets the left wall under, fantastic shot. Now 2-2. Chance, only one on his team so far to get points, and Javier, the only person on his team to get points so far this game. Charlie saying, have you ever heard of the AHL pro Ruth Kamichek? Oh, I have. She's the Ruthless Real Estate Agent. She's amazing. She is fantastic. If you are in the Idaho area, give Ruth Kamichek a call at 208-965-3570. Oh, Chance now 3 points to 2. Team Boyoyoing kicking some butt and taking some names right now. Javier kicking Chance off the table. In the polls right now, 58% for Team Boyoyoing, which means the whole chat is pretty tied up on this one on who they think is going to win. Anthony keeping possession. Nope, losing it. Javier setting up. Team Tron goes for that right wall over. It's missed. Anthony with the setup. Losing possession. Going back and forth. Anyone's game still right now. We got Yummer in the chat saying hi. Finger on the board saying this guy is a beast. We got Bentley saying hi in the chat. We got Pink Rabbit saying you could be an Olympic commentator, doing a great job. I appreciate you. However, the real credit goes out to the team that makes all of this happen and our commentators, Seth Garrett and Caleb Buss, who do our normal commentary every Monday. I'm just subbing in for them right now. Oh man, Javier is killing it. Look at the ferocity on his face right now. The intensity is growing. Oh, we need an emoji that just says Javier intensifies. Dude, he's crushing them right now. 6-4. The only person on his team to score points, Emil, being carried. Dude, we got a super chat. What does that say? We got a super chat from Mike F saying, for the Costco chicken, $4.99. I absolutely love it. Michael, you are so appreciated, man. I love it. Oh, man, now we have to get a Costco chicken. Oh, I had that happen where the mallet rolls out of your hand and your hand smacks into the table and it hurts like crazy. Okay, right now, this is the last chance for Team Boyoyoing to win this game. Remember, it's best 4 out of 7 games. Or, I'm sorry, best 2 out of 3 games is what we're doing today for these matches here. So that means that Chance has to win. If he gets one more point scored on him, this game's over. So Anthony is not going to be up on the table again. Whereas Javier, he has a few points to spare. If he gets scored on, then Emil comes back up to the table. I absolutely love that for the Costco chicken. That's so amazing, man. Yummer saying this is so cool. We got Football Steelers saying hi. Ooh, Chance kicking Javier off the table. Can Emil, the pro from Florida that's visiting us this week, can he carry it for his team? And he does. Takes on that win. Now, Team Tron 1-2-0. I love it. I love it. Watch this replay. He pulls it up, goes for that left wall, makes it look like it was going to be a right wall, then ends up with the left wall after all, throwing Chance off. It was like a triple play on that one. Anthony getting set up here. They were bragging just a second ago. Team Boyoing was bragging about never losing a game. They've never lost, so let's see if they can actually pull this back out. Adventures with Savage saying this got recommended to me randomly, but I have become satisfied to watch this. Just to let you know, Adventures, I appreciate you so much. I know this pops up randomly for a lot of people, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad that you found it, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for popping in. This is professional air hockey. However, this game right now is a doubles match. It's an unprofessional doubles match. We have 3 pros playing and 1 amateur. On Team Boyoing is 2 professionals. On Team Tron is 1. Emil here, as you see him on the screen right here, that guy is a pro from Florida that's visiting. Whereas both of the players right here on Team Boyoing are pros as well. Javier is the only one that's not a professional player right now. We got Ray saying go Team Tron, knowing that he's repping North Carolina in there. Pink Rabbit saying shout out to the OG Chuck Forrest out of Texas. Chuck Forrest is fantastic. I love that guy. Anthony setting it up, hoping to win his first game here. Team Tron, if you can look up at the top right corner, you can see that they've already won 1 game. Anthony with the setup goes for the cut. It's missed. Actually, it was on goal. He just deflected. Oh! Emil on the right-hand side from Team Tron, letting go of possession, getting it back. Can he score this shot and kick Anthony off the table? He does. Right wall over, kicks Anthony off the table. Now it's up to Chance to win this point. In the poll, if you guys haven't taken part of the poll yet, it's a 55% chance for Team Tron right now. Ooh, Chance kicking Emil off the table. Emil getting kicked off. Javier now with a fast serve. It was missed. And now Chance with possession. Ooh. Charlie saying, personally, I reckon second place should get a New York vanilla cheesecake. Whoa, there would be people like gunning for second place then, man. I love it. Emil is cracking up at this right now. Gets scored on, gets kicked off the table versus Anthony, 3-2. Boyoing was in the lead last game as well, but Team Tron, Javier, scoring 6 of the 7 points for his team, and he is the only amateur playing right now. So it's quite incredible what he did last game. Anderson in the chat saying hi. We got football player saying hi in the chat as well. We got the Skyman saying hi in the chat. Guys, do not forget, double tap the screen. We're at 72 likes right now. No, 87. If you double tap the screen, it gives us a like. It doesn't require almost anything out of you, but it tells YouTube that people like this channel, and it helps us spread the word. So please double tap that screen. Also, put something in the chat. We'd love to read it out. There's 300 people watching this live right this second, and we normally get around 40 to 300,000 views each stream. So do us a favor and subscribe. We would absolutely love it. Emil right now coming back on the table. Can he show Anthony what it's like to be a pro from North Carolina? Loses possession. Oh, and charges, gets scored on. He's being carried by Javier this game. The only amateur playing right now. Anthony sets it up, goes to that right wall under, smashes Team Tron off the table. Oh, Emil, let's go with possession. Okay, right, let me just point this out there. Emil would have to score for Team Tron all 5 points in a row before Team Boyoing can even get 1 if he wants to win this game. And he does not do it. Loses that point. Team Boyoing for the win. It's now 1-1. I love it. Doubles is such a fun match. It's not a professional match, but it's so fun to watch. So we like to end off our nights with some fun stuff like this here. Oh, man. Okay, we got... Did I just see in the chat, Ruth Kamichek, not AAHL Pro. No, she's our sponsor. We got A. Thomas saying this game is hard to play. It actually is at pro level. Anthony right while under cooking saying Ray. We got... Yeah, doing 2 out of 3. We got Will Castro saying Mr. Beast. We got Jackson saying this junk is lit. I appreciate that, bro. Dominique saying didn't know they had professional air hockey. They do. This is professional air hockey. Air hockey's been professional for over 50 years. It just hasn't been in the public eye very much until now. Pink Rabbit saying Javier has a new level of confidence after that comeback performance. Agreed. Jackson saying hi in the chat. The Skyman saying Anthony always hits right side. Now the question, Skyman, is when he hits that right side, does it go to the far left side of the goal or does it go to the far right side of the goal? Because that makes all the difference. You could do the same looking shot, but if it goes to different ends of the goal, it's going to be very hard to block. A Keen Charger saying, hey, we got Jackson saying, how long have y'all been filming? Today we started about 2 hours ago. We've only been filming for, no, 1 hour ago? About an hour ago. One and a half hours ago. We're going to be going until this bracket's over. There are 3 teams in this doubles tournament, and so this is the first game. Whoever wins this game goes up against myself and Noel. Should be a really fun game to watch. And then whoever wins that goes up against the loser of that match, and so on and so forth. So we've got a few more matches for you. We got Aaron saying sigh. We got Anonymous Game Warden saying there should be a rule about belly gut resting on the table. No, there is no rule about anything touching the table. There is a rule about anything touching the puck. If your belly gut is on the table and I hit the puck and it hits your stomach, I get a free shot to your goal if the puck was going to be going to your goal. So you can actually climb up on the table if you want to. You can lean way over, put your hand on the table. It's all fine as long as it does not touch the puck. The penalty is when something other than the mallet or the walls of the table or the table itself touching the puck. 3-0. Team Boyoyoing is making a comeback of a lifetime. After losing game 1, they won game 2, and right now, just leading the way with what, 3 points to 1, I believe? Chance stepping back up on for Team Boyoyoing, hoping to carry the banner here. Emil really has been being carried by Chance or by Javier this game, which is just crazy. I think that he's had, like I said, a case of jet lag after coming back from Florida. Anderson saying hi. We got Jackson saying, who's y'all's best team in your league? It's really hard to say because people think that these are fun matches. We do different teams based on the day. So if you show up and somebody else here, you can team up with them. However, one of our favorite teams to watch is called Potato Power. That's Matt Bentley and Peter Kai. My favorite team personally is called the Struggle Bus because myself and my wife team up, and our last name is Bus, and so we call ourselves the Struggle Bus, and we actually are undefeated so far. And so we enjoy playing a lot. Right wall over by Emil. Chance whistling, knowing that was a fantastic shot. We got Dominique saying, okay, I'm hooked. Subscribed. Dominique, we really appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much for subbing. When did this league start? 1 year ago, asks Universal in the chat. Races for Fun saying, yo, Races, we love having you. Thanks for coming in, man. Have y'all played a tournament? Yes, we do. Take a look at our live streams. We only do live streams. We rarely ever publish anything post-production. These are always done live. Ooh, beautiful shot. Look behind Emil right now. He's getting pumped, but that's your chat live happening right now. There's a few screens in that studio, so don't worry. The players do see your chats live. This is a live event happening right now. We have these replays happening live for you. Nothing's post-production. Jasmine saying, do I have to go to Sundays at the arcade, Nathan Bus, to join? No, that's not how you join, but that is a great way to join. If you want to join, you could also do tournaments in your area. We'd love to have you, but the best way to meet us is to go to Jeremy's Arcade on this Sunday. We'd love to meet you there. Air hockey was my favorite thing to do at school, says KS Swag. It's right now 4-6. Boyoyoing team, Boyoyoing is only 1 point away from kicking Team Tron into the loser bracket. This is a double elimination tournament. And he gets it, kicking Team Tron off the table and then yelling their slogan. They both run up to each other and yell, boy. Do players get drug tested? Anonymous asks. No, they don't. However, riddle me this. Do you think drugs would help in this sport? I doubt that they do. Here's your chat happening live right now while the players get ready for the next game. The next game happening is with myself, so I have to pop out there in a second here and go and get ready for my match here. I believe. Look at these guys. They're so excited about winning that match after losing their first game. All right, guys, I'm gonna pop out there right now. If you'd like to watch me play, I'm gonna go and pop out there with Noel right now, and I'm gonna sub out. I'm gonna sub out for Emil and Javier. I'll be right back, or they'll be right back. Stay tuned. And if you get it 1 second right now, double tap that screen for me.
there. Wait for me. Fire! Then we just sit here and we look pretty. What's that? Any age? Kinda.
Any age, yeah.
Kinda. Oh, yeah, you know that 2-year-old play.
Chance, do your
You
rotisserie
guys
dance.
are air hockey bros.
Yeah, air hockey bros.
I just put AAH bros. Ah, bros.
And we're on which side? We should be on this side, right? No?
I can be
Hey, let's do it. Don't bring it. Okay, let's go get.
Our name? This is our
Another one fast enough.
We can be. I guess I was gonna say we can be team red because Noel's wearing red, but then again you're wearing pink. I don't really know.
Hey Nathan, you want to see a magic trick?
Yes, I do. Okay, let's do this then.
What do you want to go first? Who's better at who's weight? Whoa!
You're gonna start us off, huh, Javier? You're gonna start us off.
I'm frame. Boom, boom, boom.
You were in frame.
No, it's on the west side.
Oh, I can do the rotisserie dance.
Oh, right frame.
Air hockey.
That's gay. Get out of here.
Let's do it.
All right, all right.
Let's do it.
We're getting started here with Air Hockey Bros versus boing, or so Chance told me to pronounce it. Not boing, boing, boing. Doubles is such a fun format. It really is. Kind of get lost in it.
You're the higher rank here. You get to choose.
We choose Noel.
The best part is in doubles, you want to make sure that your partner stays motivated and on it and happy and confident. So if you are ever playing doubles out there in air hockey world, make sure to, cheer on your partner. All right, we already have
Barely tapped it, dude. What the heck?
looks like boing boing scored one.
This is how we do it.
Or did they?
How we do it.
There it is, 1-0 boing boing. See if we can get this going. And they're playing it. They're playing it. Nathan gets possession. See who gets scored on. Oh man. 2-0. Oh, there goes Anthony. And now Chance is up. Drifting up. Taking a good shot. Trying to figure out where Noel's defense is. Setting up his shot and just right around that mallet. Precision, precision. Nathan is up with his quick play. He's slowing it down. All right, and looking at that chat. We do have some young players that are out here playing, and in professional air hockey, there is a junior division that is also very strong. So better watch out. You might run into a very strong 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to, I believe it cuts off at 17-year-olds that are out there playing at a pretty high level. And we got the score 4-2 right now for Boing against Air Hockey Bros. Oh, what a shot. Comes Nathan on it. All right. Anthony got the puck back. Wow. They are on fire. 6-2 in game one. Nathan does like the puck dance. off the table, it's that regular dance. His little jumps on the table, that puck dance is called. That is called a drift. Let's see if we can get that poll up of who's going to win. See if that changes any, because that's constantly shifting. Make sure to vote. Let's see if Chance can put in the winning shot for Boing or Erhao, and it is over 7-3. They're on fire. Game 1 does go to Boing.
So that means I'm up next because that's where I would be up against.
And Lily too. Yes, this is always a great vibe over here. Air hockey is always a great vibe. A lot of high-end competition, as well as very friendly, fun people to be around, to talk to. And that's throughout the U.S. and the world. You got some players out of Russia, Venezuela, Spain, I believe, is another one. All right, we're starting game 2. And Nathan gets it on for the first point. Look at that replay. Just setting up that shot and quick cut. Oh, Anthony comes right back. Let's see what Noel can do. Anything on offense. There's a drift, getting it ready. Anthony sees it. That under is a quick under. All right. And who are you guys voting for? You guys going for Nathan and Noel? AKA the Air Hockey Bros. Or are you going for Chance and Anthony? Team Boing. And I'm telling you, they are on fire right now. They seem to just know exactly which way to go. All right, let's see if Noel can do something here fun. Ooh, what an under. So we can change it over. Check out that replay for that quick under. Oh, it was an over. Sometimes we can't even see how fast it goes. All right. Setting up the shot. In transition. You see their partners in the background just stretching for whenever they're up next to make sure that they are ready to hit their best shots. Chance trying, nice little forehand. Just not enough power. Well saw it. Space Invader Gaming saying hi. How you doing today, Space Invader? We're here hanging out, playing hard here in Idaho at the AAHL, American Air Hockey League. And you're in Italy right now. That's amazing. Wish I was over there. What city are you in Italy at the moment, Space Invader? Right. Nathan going with a drift. And it's going on. This is a closer match than the first one. I think Nathan has finally just really zoned in. Oh, but loses possession. And we got Chance taking advantage of that. As Nathan tried to recapture that puck, he was way too out of position. Telling you, Team Boing has been on it. All right, shout out in Florence. That's a beautiful city. And big shout out to all those others watching that now, either from home or out and about. Big shout out to everybody. All right. it's looking Nathan's going to have to go straight points to win this one. So we are playing a doubles format where every time a team gets scored on, if you get scored on, you have to get off the table and your partner comes back on. So because Boing is at 6, obviously one more point would win it. This is why Nathan has to come up with straight points to win at 7-6. Otherwise, Boing will take a second game and a commanding lead. Nathan's focused, and he's ready. He's got the under. All right. Anthony's just really slowing it down to see if he can take Nathan out of his zone. Because Nathan's gotten, I think, 3 in a row. And that is now game point either way. Show me. I would scream it, but I'm out of a voice today. And it is game. Nathan has completed the comeback. 7-6. And if that's not showing you guys what pros play like, I'm saying that is some of the hardest things to come up and what really shows you're a pro level. Sometimes you will be behind. You gotta find it inside you to really come on back and win. Make it happen. Your opponent might have scored a certain amount of points, but you gotta score just one extra point without them scoring and just catch up and win. You gotta have the heart. You gotta have the mindset. Nathan had it that match. And we are going on to game 3, tied 1 game apiece. They are doing the face-off. Very interesting. All right, it is now 1-0 for Air Hockey Bros. We got Chance doing different stances, trying to figure it out, how to get around this man. Because now it's Nathan that's on fire. That is amazing. Wow. When he gets in his zone, it is hard to beat Nathan, I'll tell you. Oh, they finally stopped the streak. Now Noel's up. Try to give it a shot. It is 3-1, Air Hockey Bros. Taking it almost all the way up to the line. Oof. And how we do it here at the American Air Hockey League. Ultimate competition. And a lot of people haven't seen or noticed that air hockey is a sport. It really is very competitive at the highest levels. We're just getting more people to play it at this level, and we, love to help and answer any questions that you might have. We got here a couple questions. What is the youngest age that you can join the league? Honestly, I don't think there's a low age limit so long as you can get to the table. So if you're tall enough to get to the table, you can play. And I do know that some of the youngest juniors do play on a table that both sides have almost like a little box to give them a little bit of a raise on the goals to help them kind of get to the play area further. But yeah, I don't think there's a low age limit. These guys are going at it with their speed. Wow. Oh, Nathan losing control. Possession. Oof, getting it back and quick left wall under. Now Anthony's got it. Trying to control it, see if he can psych out Nathan. But Nathan is in the zone right now. Here we go. It is. The defense is definitely a thing. Oh.
Is it double or is that?
I'll tell you, Team Boing was the first one on a super duper streak, and Nathan came up at point in game 2 and has just been a factor, really a force to deal with. All right. Nathan is like a cobra. He is quick. And it is game. Noel was able to finish him off for game number 3. And I'll tell you, this is why you do not lay your foot off the gas. You got to make sure you stay focused. You give your opponent any breathing room. They capitalize and catch it. It's going to hurt. And that's how it is. We got Nathan jumping around happy because it is something. That is game. We were playing a best out of 3. So on a comeback, he made it happen. All gas, no brakes. Yes, indeed. John Harmon, yes, indeed. And we do have Nathan 350 rotisseries for you. Nathan's going to be well fed. Nathan's back in the booth over here just behind me. Nathan, they said 350 rotisseries for you.
No way. Wait,
that's a lot of chicken.
Did they pay for the rotisseries? Because somebody actually paid us $5 today for a rotisserie chicken. They actually donated $5.
That's amazing.
I know.
Where's this chicken?
I don't know. We have to go pick it up. I didn't expect it to happen. You know, things happen. Hey, bud, you're up.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're playing in this next match. Good luck, Team Tron.
Thank you.
Oh, man. I need some water after that match. Okay, in the chat right now, we're gonna be changing up the names right now at the top of the screen. But we've got Team Tron versus the now defeated. They said they were undefeated. Team Boing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna not lie. I thought I was done for. I was not warmed up for that game at all, and it was 2-6, and somehow we were able to pull that off. Noel did awesome at the end there. Okay, who's gonna win this next match? Let's see. Who do I think is gonna win this one? We're gonna be posting the poll here in a second. I'm gonna read through this chat as much as I can. All gas, no brakes there from John. Pink saying, nice comeback, kid. I thank you for that, bro. Santiago saying, I decided to come back after that horrendous interview a couple months back. I don't know what interview you're talking about. Oh, you know what? I think I know what you were talking about because Chance did the interview. No. I do know who did the interview, that one. And yes, we don't have him doing any interviews anymore. It was nice having him sub in, though. They did Nathan dirty. Yeah, I know, Santiago. Chance looks up and goes, hey, is this a double elimination or single? I'm like, what? And he's like, is it double or single? And as I answer it, he scores on me. Little butt. We got now, it's now 1-0. I think that, yeah, score is going to be a little bit tough on this one. We're a little short-staffed. We got a lot of people playing right now. Team Boing, now singly defeated. They have just beaten Team Tron a little bit ago. The loser of this is fully out. This is a double elimination match. Michael saying, Nathan, you were the main character. I don't know about that. I really appreciate all the guys here and how hard they work. And the thing is, I was teamed up with Noel. He wanted to team up with me. He is an amateur player. So while he was playing, he was asking me, hey, what do I do right now? How do I do this? We got Jace Law saying, play some Lil Mabu. We got John saying, Nathan's the A-team commentator. No, I really don't think so. I think that Caleb and Seth are the best commentators that we have. Beautiful shot from Anthony now, 2-1. Ooh, but immediately Javier, the only amateur in this lineup right here. Oh, puck does not go in. Love it. 2-2 now. Javier was sort of carrying for Emil, and there he goes again, getting another point against Team Boing. Anthony, as we call him, Dark Antonio, setting it up and getting that beautiful, very fast, right while under. Emil coming up to the table now. We got Pro-Am Air Hockey is where it's at, says John. I agree. That's what the team on the left has right now. Team Tron is a Pro-Am, whereas the team on the right, Team Boyoung, both of those guys are considered professionals in the American Air Hockey League. Oh, and there is Anthony showing why he's considered a pro with that shot. He pulls back. It looks like it's going to be a bank shot, and then he hits it straight in. Just like in pool, if you clip the edge of the puck, it's going to go in a different direction than if you hit it straight on. A lot of people don't know that. You can actually control a shot and make it look like a different shot. In pool, you're not trying to do something deceptive because you're playing, against somebody, but you have your whole turn. In air hockey, you have to hit it in a way that's so deceiving that the person goes into a different direction to block what they think is going to happen. Charlie, I see you in chat, man. Oh, man. I am tired after that match, though. Anthony's got some magic slamma jamma, says John Harmon. Michael's saying that's ball knowledge regarding pool. Dude's a legend from C. White. Shoutouts to Nathan. C. White, I appreciate you. Also, C. White, I've seen you in the chat for months now. I appreciate you. Shout out goes to you, my friend, for being loyal and popping in and watching these matches. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Okay, in the chat right now, you have the option to vote on this game. Boyoing is right about to win this first match. Who do you think is going to win? Vote in the chat right now. It looks like it's a 50-50 shot right this second. We've already hit today 34,000 views. And there we go. Team Boyoing with their very first win in this set. They need one more to kick Team Tron fully out of the bracket. Now the question is, are they going to be able to do that? Or is Emil and Javier, Team Tron, are they going to be able to pull off this win? I thought I was done for that last match because it was 2-6. And it was the last chance I got to be on the table. And I think Anthony scored on himself a bit here and there. We got Charlie, Nathan, Adderall, Rossmeister. We got Kennedy saying, Boyoing slamming. We got Charlie saying, Kamichek going to win. That's right, Ruth Kamichek, Ruthless Real Estate. She's the best. We got Javier doing some donkey kicks right now, hoping to get some of his adrenaline pumping to win this match. Here comes the snap, and it goes. Oh no! Emil scores on himself. And there we go. The second shot right there. Now, you gotta love it when Anthony stands right in the way of the camera. Let's all take a second to admire that Anthony Spanberger jersey that he's wearing. Chance loses. Up against Emil. Emil loses possession of the mallet, which means he loses possession of the puck. So now Chance gets to start with it. Misses the shot. 2-0. We got Shy in the chat saying, or Major League. We got John saying, Big Anthony. Move, Anthony, saying Raul. We got arm sleeves, pinky out. Is that defense like giant goal pads? John, no, he has to wear the arm pad on there on the left. Chance has to wear that because he has a disease that he's mentioned. I can never remember the name of it. I think it's actually I can't remember the name of it, but basically it's he overextends and his bones are really fragile. We got Emil right now. This is the guy we're all excited to be here because this guy flew out from Florida. He's a pro, and he flew out from Florida, but he's representing North Carolina just to play over here at the American Air Hockey League. So we're really, really proud to have him here. Ooh, shot deflected. Look at him now. He's actually coming into full bloom. Look at that. Yeah! Now he's getting back in the game. Emil finally showing his true colors right now. Anthony hoping to get some points back on the board. Ooh, Anthony Mendez in the chat saying red team wins. We got Charlie saying, do the jerseys give you a +5 skill? No, it's more like 10 because they are breathable and they have your name on it and gives you a little bit of confidence. There we go. Anthony shutting Javier down. Javier being the only one in this set that is not a pro. And right away, Emil crushing back. It is now Chance up, hoping to get the final win and shut Team Tron out of the bracket completely. 4-2 points right now. The only 2 points that Team Tron has gotten has been from Emil right here. Let's see if he can get another one on the board and almost tie this up. People asking what's my favorite hockey team. I would say the Idaho Steelheads are my favorite hockey team. Michael saying sheesh. John saying his slam of hands pinky though, not on the puck, makes him bigger at table level. The poll right now has, it's such a slim margin right now. Mind you, we have, I don't even know how many votes on this poll right now, but it's showing a 52%. You guys think that Team Boyoing is going to win this. There have been 51 votes so far on that poll. Double tap the screen if you think Team Boyoing is going to win. Subscribe if you think Team Tron is going to win. Oh, shoot. Team Boyoing kicks Emil off the table. It's now Javier's chance. He doesn't have many chances left on the table. Could be the very end of Team Tron. Javier going for the diamond drift and gets it fumbled on and has to leave the table. Puck getting stuck in the goal for a second. We like to say, let that sink in. That was Javier's last chance. Now, Emil will have to get 5 points before Chance can get even 1. Can he do it? I would say it's never been done before, but it has been done. Even the very last game. There he goes. Right now, Team Boyoing is going to be relaxed. Look at this. That's what you call relaxed. But then you have Emil being dead serious about this game. We got Blue Fire in the chat. Once again, Blue Fire, thanks for coming back. Saying, can you give me a shout out? Yes, we always give you a shout out, Blue Fire. Blue Fire, can you give us a like and a sub? That's what we need from you, bro. Actually, I think you already did. There it is. Game over. Team Boyoing crushing blow to Team Tron, kicking them fully out of the bracket. The last game is coming up here in a second now, because now it's going to be Team Boyoing once again against the Air Hockey Bros, myself and Noel. If they beat us, it will have to go to the next set after that because it's a double elimination tournament, and so far we have not lost. Team Tron better regroup, says John. Anthony's saying over. Jen Prod saying nobody actually watches this stuff. Jen O'Prod, you're watching it right this second, so I mean you're proving yourself wrong. But right this second, we've already had 36,262 views today. The average watch time is 31 minutes on this channel. So it's kind of fun to say that no one's watching it. And I appreciate everyone who's watching this channel right now. All right, regrouping up next is going to be Air Hockey Bros versus Team Boyoing for the very last game. This is a fun doubles tournament, by the way, guys. It's just a fun one. Yeah. So I'm going to be popping out there right now to do that. I love what Fed says there. He's like, what? This is amazing. Oh, wait, there's one more game. Oops. No, there's not one more game. That was it. Yeah. I know they're yelling for me. I'm going to pop out there right now. Hey, instead of yelling for me, send somebody back to cover me on commentary. How about? Hey.
Emil, can you cover commentary?
Thank you so much, bro. I forgot you were commentating. Oh, yeah. I'm so used to having other commentators. You know, they can also hear you yelling and stuff. So. Oh, what's that? Alright, I guess we're this side now.
And we're about to start the next game here at the American Air Hockey League. Doing doubles tonight. Always a fun format. Very competitive, but at the same time, very, very, very fun. All right, and here comes the face-off. See who will win. Will it be Air Hockey Bros or Boyoing?
My partner.
And Nathan setting up a shot. Oof, close on the cut. Ooh. Missing it out. Big shout out to all those joining us today here in chat and live here on stream. Wow. And here we go. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Boyoing trying to get it together because they've already played Air Hockey Bros once and they started off strong, but Air Hockey Bros came back and won last game. So let's see if this can have a different result. And we are asking who is the GOAT in air hockey. That would be Colin Cummings. He is the #1 player in the world. Currently, the #1 in Idaho is Nathan Buss. Everyone here is quickly approaching in skill and speed. Just about perfect practice makes perfect. Iron sharpens iron. So the more you play with the higher end players, the higher your level will get as well. Not to say that that's the only way to get better, but that's surefire way to share skills. And that was a great shot from Chance. You can see that on the replay. Oh, straight cross to the right. And Chance getting the puck back. And we do see you in the chat. If you're just joining us, welcome to the American Air Hockey League. Got Nathan Buss with his drift. And, oh, gets just around it, hits the back of Mallet. Chance's back of Mallet. Score right now is 3-4. Very close game. And what a shot. What a shot. But I'm just slipping a little to the left. Oh. Gotta ask Nathan later if he's getting some bruising on the leg from his Superman on the table. Great shot, right around Chance's Mallet as he tried to charge it. Another great shot from Nathan. He seems to be on fire. It is now game point 5, 6-5 in air hockey. First one of 7 wins. There is no win by 2. Nathan with the puck again on the drift. And now Chance has it back. Trying to do something, see if he can tie it out and make it a game point either way. Or will this end in a 7-5? Oh. It is game point either way. Show me! Who will win this next point? Next point wins. Takes game 1. Noel setting up a good shot. Noel does call for timeout. Some great timeout. So I do want to point out, I believe I mentioned it earlier, you have to be very careful because in the major tournaments, certain fouls are called. Every game would have a referee. And if you can call timeout and your referee did not hear you say timeout and you put that mallet on top of your puck, you lose possession. It has to be recognized by the referee. And then you can, if you'd like to puck it, but I still suggest against it just to not create the habit of pucking. Topping the puck, basically. Parker Phillips says hi. Hi, Parker Phillips. Can a team challenge a call? A team cannot really challenge a call off of a referee. There are some games that are played where there is no referee if it's not like a ranked match. Then the players talk about it. But here, you do have most, if not all, I want to just be positive about it, say all air hockey players that are on the pro circuit are usually very honest about if they made a mistake or if they hit it with their hand by mistake and maybe the ref didn't see it and lost a puck. Oh. All right, we are starting game 2. All right. Going back to chat. You have any questions, comments? Who do you think is going to win this game? We do have our poll up. So make sure to vote. Is it going to be Boing? Is it going to be Air Hockey Bros? Right now, both teams are playing with some intensity here. What a shot. Wonderful cut. Oh. Anthony setting up the shot, kind of on a slow drift. See if they come out. Caught me a few times with those. Anthony Mendez saying, come on, Anthony. Remember, this is a double, so it's Anthony and Chance versus Noel and Nathan. But definitely root for whoever you think should win. Give them some good energy. I know they feel it over the airwaves. All right. It is 2-3. Excuse me. And the score currently 3-3. Wow, what a shot. Wow. And the talk. And Anthony just goes, yeah, I hear you talking, but I don't hear you talking. While you're finishing your sentence, let me hit you with a right wall under. It's a close game between Boing and Air Hockey Bros. In game number 2, they are playing best of 3 games. And what a shot. Let's see if we can see that replay. Catch it. Wow. Playing on 5-4, Boing up 1 point to Air Hockey Bros. This one is definitely a very, very close game. Big shout out to all my people watching at the moment. Drop a like, subscribe, show some love, ask a question, tell a joke. We love to hear from you. We see you. Now 5-5 tie game between Boing and Air Hockey Bros. And now Boing is up 6-5. Noel has to score 2 points, or Boing will win game number 2, and it will be tied 1-1. Chance taking his time, Chance focusing. Oh no, wow, on a self-score, it is now 6-6. Show me! Noel's got the puck. Timeout is called, and it has been recognized before the topping of the puck. And this is what I love about doubles. You can watch both teams talking strategy. This is a very big point. Right now they're talking defense. Where do you think he's going to go? And then offense is going to be going, what do you think we should catch him with? What will work? Indo says that he was a champ at this as a kid. Yeah. Come on back then. Play with us here at the American Air Hockey League. Show us you still got it. As they say, it's just like riding a bike, right? Got a lot of practice in to be like these guys. Total pros. Setting up a shot on a 6-6. Oh, and that is game for Boing, taking it 7-6. Wow, what a point.
Alejandro Gonzalez saying, where can we buy one of these tables? The sanctioned tables, you can go on multiple sites where they sell them used. And you might be able to still special order them, but last somebody told me, relatively reliable source, I don't believe they're making the certain one of these dynamos anymore. So you got to see which styles they have available. There are different styles, and mainly the sanctioned size for competition is the 8-foot table. But if you just want one for home use, the 7-foot tables also will be decent for practice, but it's better to practice on the top notch, like these pro styles. Asking how much do they go for? I think last I saw them, brand new, you're looking somewhere in like the $8,000 range, but I'm sure you can buy them at a fraction of that on different marketplaces and on auction sites and all. Buy them used, just make sure that they're in good shape. And I always suggest if you can see it first and ask them to turn it on to make sure that all the air works properly, that's even better. We are starting game number 3. It is tied in games, and it is 1-0 Air Hockey Bros, which is Nathan and Noel playing against Boing, Chance and Anthony. All right. Hardest shot to defend against. I want to say that depends on the player. It really depends on your defense and where you're at the table at the time. The fastest shots tend to be the cuts and the straights, which are just straight into either the left or right side of your goal. But as you can see, these guys are hitting what they call the walls, the unders and the overs, based on where that puck is traveling, either over your mallet or under your mallet as it scores. But off the wall, very fast shots as well. What makes these tables different than the ones in the arcades? Some arcades actually do have pro styles, and some of them are still really good tables. Oh, and that's a great shot from Chance. However, in the arcades, it just gets tricky because you want to make sure that they're cleaning them properly. Otherwise, people sometimes put drinks on them, which they shouldn't, and that can clog up some of the air holes. Or, just mistreating it over time. But they are very sturdy tables. And it is 3-2. Air Hockey Bros are up. All right, Nathan gets possession. And a cut. Oof. Straight to the left side. Wow. What a shot. Anthony. Here comes Noel giving a shot. See if he can get it in. But I will tell you, Anthony has been on fire with these cuts and walls today. So fast. Oof. Caught him off guard on that. I think Jay says, come on, boy. John does say arcades might not be 8 feet. Correct. Some of them are the 7 feet versions. And then if they're not dynamo, a lot of them have like smaller pucks and different mallets that aren't really just competitive, but nothing wrong with those either. You can have fun with it, but just generally, if you're a competitive player, you want to be playing on the bigger tables that are sanctioned so you don't throw off your angles and throw off, the speed that you are supposed to be used to. 5-4 for Air Hockey Bros versus Boing Boing Boing. Getting over this way, Chance takes his time. Nathan trying to bait him. Nathan does have possession again, trying to take a shot. And wow, another one of those straight cuts. See if Anthony can do it. He's been quick with it today. Here we go. Who's going to get the score? Boyong has to score. If Nathan takes one more point off of their team
it is over. Oh, and it is game over for Air Hockey Bros. Dominant performance, beating Boing, but Boing also did very well. They had some great shots, some great crosses, some great unders and overs. Going back to the chat, if you guys want to ask any questions, there's going to be an interview coming up, I believe, between the two teams, and we are going to have Nathan over there in the microphones shortly. My pleasure. I'm handing it over to Nathan.
Normally I read the chat when I'm playing because it's really fun, but like sometimes it gets a little bit crazy. Okay, big dude is selling. They were saying about, I think you're a big dude. Either that or it's Anthony. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. This is two grown men, by the way, Benson says. Was this one of those sports featured on the movie Dodgeball? Bye, guys. Hey, so this is live right now. So throw us a chat. Ask us a question. I'd love to answer it. I know, grown men not playing video games. It's like, question mark? How do you become this unemployed? Actually, all of us are employed. That's what's funny about this. However, this is a fun hobby we do. You should join us. A lot of sports start this way. Air hockey's actually been a pro sport for 50 years. It just so happens that right now it's getting more popular. Sponsorships coming in. You guys are watching, and we appreciate that. Thanks for liking. Thank you for subscribing. 57% was voting for Boyoyoing. A little bit pissed off about that.
You guys were wrong.
Oh, yeah, we got a rotisserie chicken, bro. But we already got one because we had a sponsor put one in there. Michael actually paid $4.99 and donated it for a rotisserie chicken. All right, guys, let's get some questions in the chat. Pizza dough or... Ha, 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 that was close. You almost had me. You almost had me. You almost had me. Can we get a seep gun? Okay. Show us girls. I'm sorry, bro. Not today. We do have females in the American Air Hockey League, but not today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just Kira. Okay, I would love some questions in the chat.
Is wild right now.
Okay, Noel, what did you learn that game? Because I felt bad. I was kind of like ratting on you, but what did you learn that game?
No, like I appreciate the tips when we were playing. You were telling me what to do, and you were telling me to bring my defense up, but every time I do it, dude, like they score on me so easy from the back.
Well, you got to be there to block that, but you got to take away the straights. And if both of them are firing straights, so Anthony was firing so many straights on you, so you got to bring it in your defense. Even when I told you to bring it up, you were from here to like here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, bro, like bring it up here.
Yeah.
And yes, he might get you with the banks, but if his main shot is a straights, take that away. And when you did that, you notice how you lasted longer each of those rounds and got some wins on that.
I did, yeah.
So it's hard.
Score some points.
It feels like you want to guard your goal, but you have to be a little bit on the offensive to take them off their edge, right?
Yep.
Who's the GOAT in air hockey? That is Colin Cummings. He lives in Hawaii right now, and he's in the military, but he's won 13 world tournaments. We have a world tournament coming up this August in Houston, Texas. We got I Love Eggs saying hi. We got Official saying hi. We got are they talking about cleaning the table? No, the table is clean with alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, so it dries really fast so it doesn't ruin and like warp the table. A thing that a lot of people don't know about air hockey tables is you never clean the rails, or at least almost never. You actually want dirt to build up on the rails so that way the puck bounces off it better. I didn't believe this. I bought a table and started cleaning the rails, and I heard 1,000 screams from Texas players. It was really funny. And the puck bounces really, really awkwardly when the rails are perfectly clean. It's almost like, imagine it bouncing against rubber. It sort of gives it a spring bounce to it. I didn't believe it. I played on a perfectly clean table and then played on a table that had like gunk on the rails, and the gunk actually plays better. It just does. I didn't believe it for years. It was proven to me after lots of years of play. We're all getting that king-size phone. We got Lance saying hi. Are you going to Texas, Nathan? I am. I'm going to be in Texas for the World Tournament in August. Why is the dude wearing a knee pad for air hockey? Laughing my butt off because our knees have to lean into the metal, and we get giant bruises on our knees if we don't. So I play with a knee pad. You can laugh at it if you want to, but there's a reason why I'm up in the ranks a bit compared to you, my friend, laughing at me for my knee pad. If I think that D's could be your GOAT, no question asked. Who's D's? I have to ask. You can't answer it. I think it'll actually ban you. Don't do it. Sign. Will Castro, I love you said that, because last time I did an Overthrow the Pro where I went to a arcade and I challenged everybody there. We did it live. We let people know we're going to be there ahead of time. And people had all these like shirts, and they had me sign all their shirts. It was really funny. Wow, we don't actually have that ban for saying that. That's pretty good. Marshmallow got away with that. That's one that we missed in the thing. Okay. Okay, what questions you guys got us right now? Bro's got good energy. I don't know about that. Noel, you are considered an amateur player. What tips do you have for all of these people watching that might not be pro air hockey players?
If you guys ever go against a pro, I highly recommend it, so that way you guys can figure out for yourselves that this game is not that easy. I get it. You just hit it. It might go in, might not. But I think it takes skill, technique, discipline, and all that. Just put it together.
Benson's
air hockey.
Benson's like, I'm not sure why I'm still watching this because it's fun, man, and everybody loves air hockey. Like, honestly, that's one of the slogans for one of the air hockey companies out there is like, everyone loves air hockey, and it's kind of true. Jinx saying, mate, you're a blaster. You killed that team. No, I trained that team. I was one of the first players in this area to sort of bring air hockey to life, and so I can't really take any pride of beating these guys because I started it here, right? I get to take pride when they start beating me because that means I've done a good job of training them. I am not the best in the world though, for sure. I am the lowest I got on the bracket was number 12, but right now I'm considered number 36 in the world. Yep. Respect the man, pretty cool. Do all players hold the paddle the same way? No, but most of us do. First off, a lot of people think this is called a paddle, striker. Some even call it a puck. They'll say he hit the puck with the puck, and it's like, what? No, this is called a mallet. However, the nub in the center is actually for your knuckles to brace against. I have no idea how well you guys are able to see this right now. But you put 3 fingers in and leave the pinky and the thumb out and hold all your comments on that one. And your knuckle is pressed up against the nub of the mallet. And this is best for defense. It lets you reach out further. It lets you hit it way harder. So this is how you know a pro, or at least anybody with experience versus a noob, is that noobs will always hold it like this, right? And so as soon as they walk up to the table, it's like, oh, they're noob holding it. You can only hit the puck as far as your elbow goes, right? You are limited by your elbow if you hit the puck that way. Whereas if you're holding it with the 3 fingers, you can whip it past it, okay? So you get this whipping motion, and that makes it to where you can hit it way harder. Yep. So never hold it like this. Also, you can reach out further and get the puck if it's getting away from you. That's actually something I'm working with Noel on, is that if it's getting away from him, it's like he's got to dive out there and stop it. You let it go a few times, and then they score.
It always goes away from me. I just let it go because I like the challenge.
Josh says I'm number 32. That's incorrect. That site that you're looking at might be out of date. I'm number 36. It changes very often, okay? So all it takes is somebody above me challenging somebody below and winning, and then I get bumped up. So I was 32 as of a few months ago, but I'm not in Texas. I'm not near a lot of these other higher-ranked pros. And so I play once a year in Texas, and then my rank slowly drops as people challenge up and beat other people under me, right? So, but if you guys want to go out to Texas to meet us, that'll be fantastic. Another thing, we're going to be playing at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho this Sunday. If you would like to meet us live, it'd be fantastic. We do a fun tournament out there. Our pro commentators, Caleb Buss, Seth Garrett, they're going to be there also. Seth Garrett's amazing. And Tam, coming all the way from Canada, never playing pro air hockey before. It'll be fun having him out here, along with Emil. Yeah, so if you guys want to see us, that's at 6 o'clock Mountain Time.
Be there.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be in North Carolina also for the North Carolina State Tournament. Cruz, I don't know in the booth if you have that flyer ready, but I'm hoping you do. Could you put up the North Carolina State Tournament that's coming up? Yeah, you do have it. Thank you, bro. Take a look at this, guys. 2025 North Carolina Air Hockey State Tournament. And so this is happening June 20th through the 22nd. If you're in North Carolina, don't miss out. It's not about playing air hockey. It's about meeting them up. Even if you go just to watch and have fun, it's worth it. Those guys are amazing. I'm going to be out there during that time. I'm going to probably get my butt handed to me, but it's going to be a blast. It's a blast having my butt handed to me. Awesome. That's at the Mayward Hall and Garden in Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay. So I will see you there. Players higher rank determines price tier. So most everybody on this chat right now is going to be in that yellow tier, which is $30 to join. It's pretty dang cheap to join a giant tournament where there's going to be a ton of awesome people there. The reason why most of us started playing air hockey, though, wasn't because of the sport. It was because a little bit of the competition, but a lot about the community. Noel, what made you want to play air hockey?
It's just fun, like it's very fun to play. Like one minute or 1 second, you're like excited. The next second, you're just mad, or I don't know how to explain it, but it's good. I'll tell you that.
I can't read Jordan's comments. They're too bad. We got Kyle Bots saying, shout out to Nampa, Idaho. That's right. We're actually located quite near there. We got Tyler in the chat saying, something I can't read also. I know I shouldn't. As soon as you start talking about how you hold the mallet, they can't contain themselves. This is how you see people's maturity in the chat really fast. Yeah, we got Chon saying, Tyler, wrong sport there. Guys, I think we're going to be ending off here in a second. I appreciate you so much. Before you leave, double tap the screen because it gives a like. And don't forget to subscribe because that shows everyone on, or shows the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to beat the algorithm, subscribe. It means a lot to us. Even if you never end up watching again, I would really appreciate a subscribe. We are so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. It's crazy because in every time we stream, we get around 40,000 views, but only around 100 subscribers. So don't be one of the 100. Be more than that, or actually be one of the 100. What am I saying? Be one of the 100 and subscribe. Also, always got to give a shout out to Ruth Kamichek for Ruthless Real Estate. She's amazing. If you're in the Idaho area, give her a call. 208-965-3570. She's the best. Noel, awesome job, bro. Thank you for being my teammate. We got Shalbot saying sub up 100. Are there any ranked players from outside NA? Do you mean North Carolina? Or is this a setup for a joke? Am I about to be joked? Oh, no. What state's NA? Louisiana? I'm just kidding. Okay. So, there's a lot of ranked players from around the world, by the way. There's a bunch of us all around the place. There's one in Hawaii right now. There's one of the ranked players. He's one of my favorites, Will Upchurch, and he's in Ireland right now. We've got some. There's a player that comes from Russia. There's a lot from Mexico that come over. We got now some coming up from Canada that are going to be playing. And then there's a whole mess of people in the U.S. The biggest hubs, though, for air hockey, in order, North Carolina is the biggest. Second largest is Texas. The third, I believe, is us here in Idaho. And then the fourth, I believe, is Chicago. And then there's some in between, like in Colorado and a few spots here and there. Hopefully, Florida starting up soon. All right, without
it means North America is what they're saying.
Oh, NA is North America. Look at everyone's saying that. Man.
Okay. Like, one more time.
If I want to get the chat popping, I just have to say something wrong and say Louisiana.
Yeah. Is this chat live right now? Because I want to see how many likes we can get right now. Because how much do we have?
I don't know. They double tap it, though. I don't know. We can't see the likes. Oh, he's copying and pasting. There we go. We got 184 right
I want to see that go up right now.
Let's do it.
Just to see if the chat is really on our side.
But I don't want to drag it out because I don't want to be that guy. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I really appreciate you guys. I see you guys in chat. You guys can see yourselves in chat right now. From all of us at the American Air Hockey League, we'd like to wish you a good night.
Thank you, Pink.
Thanks, guys. Awesome job.